Hello, everyone. This is Pinkie the Housewife, and thank you all for being with me this evening. Let me see. No, I didn't like my candle. I was turning around to see that was my candle lit. My candle was not lit, but that's okay. I was hoping the candle my daughter out here lit my candle. Come on. Like, wow. Mm. Okay. Let me just do something. Just open that candle was lit. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started. All right. Um, Let me just go on with the house rules. Today is Monday, guys. Today is Monday, the 27th. Monday, the 27th. Let me just go on with the house rules first. Um, Welcome to the Pink House. Thank you all for being here this morning. We got a lot to talk about. Okay. And hit that like button coming in. Go ahead and hit it because hitting that like button, I'm just looking. Hitting that like button is going to help YouTube keep you in the algorithm. You've got to hit that like button, guys. All right. And they may send my videos out to more people that may like the content. Also, don't forget to subscribe to the channel. If you have not subscribed to my channel, please do so. And then don't forget my second channel, because I am carrying this on two channels today. Pinkie the Housewife and Pink Global. Pink Global is two words, all caps, Pink space Global. And so make sure you go to that channel too, so I can get that monetized. Okay? And let me just go ahead and say thank you all for doing those things for me. Thank you guys. Now let's go ahead and get on. Let me finish. Go on and get on with the matter at hand. Okay. Nothing? Okay, wait, let me just do this. Yes, baby? Come on in. Oh, yeah. Okay. Here, let me give you a difference. Here, this is for you today. It'll help me with my with me feel better. Yeah. Okay, I'm back. That was my baby girl. Came to light my candle. See? She lit my candle. All right. Okay, now we can get started. Now let's see who all we got here today. Yes, Stephanie Bunny. Thank you for being here. Thank you so much for being here. Is that Tabitha? Thank you for being here. Good afternoon, Pillar, Turquoise, Hot and Chocolate. Thank you for being here. In Heifer, thank you. In Heifer, I like the flowers. And also, you gave me hearts. Thank you, In Heifer. Thank you, Nathan, for being here. I love the flowers. Okay. Welcome to the Pink House. Make sure y'all hit that like button coming in. Happy Monday, guys. Happy Monday, chat. Okay. Welcome to the, oh, that's me. Okay. Let me see. Hi, Linda Gamble. Thank you for being here. Linda Gamble is in the house. She's the moderator. Y'all make sure you listen to Linda Gamble. She ain't gonna take no bull off nobody. I'm even afraid to do something wrong in my own chat because Linda Gamble, she ain't playing with y'all. Linda Gamble don't be playing with y'all. Okay, y'all better listen. Okay. Hit the like button on your way into the chat. Y'all make sure you do that. Even if you're in the bush, you just reach out. Just do this here. Just hit that button, or take that foot out and tap it. You know, just tap it. Okay. Support the channel by the way of super stickers and super chats, guys. You, Cicely Ronnie said, you're looking and sounding great. Thank you. You can join the channel by the way of membership. 8 likes and 6 in the chat. We got to get that up. Yes, we do. Okay, Black Titanic. Let me just drop this link for you. If you want to come on up, you can. Let me drop this link for the BT in the house. Okay, I just dropped that link. See there? I dropped it. That's Black Titanic. She's a content creator. Yes, yes. She's doing much better because you all remember when she had surgery and stuff. Now she's doing much better. She's getting ready to start knocking it out of the park again. Come on up. Okay. That's Linda Gamble saying hello to Black Titanic. Okay. All right. 10 and 10. I like that one. Okay. Now, so we're going to go ahead and get started. Let me just get myself situated here. We got a great story for you all today. We're going to talk about what's going on in this country today. You know, we only got 5 days left before y'all think it's chaos going on right now. Chaos is getting ready to hit the floor. Chaos. Chaos. Uh-oh, I don't know why. Chaos. Getting ready to hit the floor. Mm-hmm. Oh, Lord. Oh, okay. All right. Happy Monday to my chat. It's Monday morning. Oh, okay. Hi, BT.
Hello. Hi. How you doing?
Fine. You too?
I'm great.
You looking good. Oh, yeah. You're just smiling so big and got your hair looking good. You looking good.
Yeah, so are you. So what's that, peach pink?
It's pink and white. It's pink with white stripes. Pink and it's like candy apple, but instead peppermint stick. But it's a pink and white peppermint stick.
Mhm.
You
Well,
looking all good. I love your smile. You're just smiling. You look so happy.
yes, I like to say hi to the chat. Hi, everybody. Blessing to each and every one of you.
Thank you.
Hmm.
Thank you. What was I getting ready to say? I can't remember. But anyway, I was going to say, we got a lot of chaos that's going on in this country today. Not just today, it's been going on since January the 19th and haven't stopped since. We only been in this administration, uh, what 9 months? Because it ain't 10 yet. Well, it's getting ready to be 10 because this month is almost
Well,
over.
less than a year, of course.
Less than a year. And we only got 2 months left. And we had already had so much chaos, so many layoffs, massive layoffs. I'm not going to say so many, massive layoffs that's been going on every day that haven't stopped. Okay. And now November the 1st is getting ready to hit. November the 1st, that's when everything is going to come to a halt. You all think it's been bad now? Just I don't mean to put fear and panic in nobody's heart, okay? But guys, I want you all to be here so you know what's coming. You're not going to know what's coming if you're too busy watching what hell nasty stink butt is doing. You're not going to know what's coming if you're too worried about Tisha's stinky cat. So you need to put them on a hold for a little while because them stink butts ain't going nowhere. We need to talk about what's going on in this country today. Not tomorrow, because tomorrow can be too late. What you need to do You need to be here so you can listen, so you can get yourself prepared. Then you can go over and when you got yourself prepared to watch them stink butts, them criminals. Okay? And if those are the criminals, because they ain't gonna do nothing for you because they can't even help themselves. They broke. Take it from me. I've been telling you all those people are broke for the last no matter how many years I've been on this channel. From the day one, I've been telling you they was broke. And y'all still want to hype them up like they got shit. They ain't got nothing. I know broke when I see it, and they broke. So I'm trying to help you so you don't be, you may be broke on November the 1st, but at least you got yourself prepared, or at least you got a way to get yourself out of that. So let's talk about it today. Let's get into it. Did you have anything to say about that, BT, before we get started?
No, I mean, you did a great job.
I'm just trying to tell them because this shit is getting ready to hit the fan and hit the fan quick. And ain't nobody coming to save you. So farmers, stop begging Orangehead to come save you. He ain't gonna save you. Now that's what y'all need to get in your head. He is not gonna come save you. You was just a pawn that he needed to get where he's at. And now since he's right where he wants to be, don't expect this man to come save you. He wasn't planning on saving you in the first place, but you was too crazy drinking that orange juice, that Kool-Aid, should I say, orange Kool-Aid, to see what's ahead of you. Now you want to cry and you want to get down and pray, but ain't nothing wrong with getting down and praying, and ain't nothing wrong with crying, okay? But when you cry, you need to be on our side crying, okay? Because we tried to tell you, and we're the only ones that can help you, because he ain't going to help you. You get more help from a brown skinned person than you will from him. Although we're going to keep our eyes on you, we're going to keep that third eye on you, because y'all know how sneaky y'all can be. Y'all can grin, and then once y'all get help, then you're going to run back to him. And then all he's going to do is use you again, just like he's using all of these people that's running around with their church shoes on and raggedy tennis shoes and these raggedy clothes with a vest on, with their face covered, acting like they hot. And they ain't nothing but the January 6th people with no training, no education, and dumb as fuck. I hate to tell y'all that. But now we're getting ready to get down to the nitty-gritty. Y'all know I always have a video, and y'all know I love to show a video at the very beginning. Okay? So that's what I'm going to do right now. Let me show my little short video. BT, I'm getting ready to show this little short video.
Okay.
I think everybody has seen this video. This video and made social media all over the place. Everybody has seen this video. And I should have put it up a long time ago, but I'm getting ready to put it up right now.
Okay.
This is hilarious, but I'm just going to put it up. I always like putting up my little short video at the very beginning. I started that over a month ago, and I think that's how we kick it off. Now, this is part 2. I'm going to have to find part 1 of this video, okay? This woman got her 9 kids that she got to take care of. I think it's 9. And she tired of playing this phone thing with everybody at the food stamp office. So she takes herself down there. She want to sit down and talk. She ain't got time to play with these people. Let me just say, let me see who else I got in here. I saw Linda Gamble. Before I do this, let me just make sure I got everybody else in here. Oh, let me see. Hi, August. Hi, August 771.
Who is that?
Thank you for coming in to the Pink House.
Hi, August 7th. Hello there. Blessing to you.
Petitions. Happy Monday. Petitions is a day 1.
I love Impetituous. Hi, New Pretentious.
No,
Monday
that's
to
one of
you
my days
also.
lunch. Hi, God. Hi, Ask God, folks. Thank you for being here, 203K. Yes, Pinkie. Thank you. And chat. Thank you. I think, yeah, one of my day ones too. Yes. Happy Monday, Black Titanic. Info tissue. And from Sharon as well. Let me see.
Hello there.
Everybody happy to see you, seems like. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, see all the hearts? Oh my God. Okay. Now we're gonna play this video. This is part 2, but I haven't seen it. Y'all know. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and put them on the chat so you can hear this. Don't wait 15 minutes in because this video is only a minute and 3 seconds long. So you can't wait to 5 minutes in and say you can't hear. You better let me know ahead of time. Here we go.
That shut down. I'm stressed out. I'm a single mama and I'm helping other people kids. Now I need my stamps now. I ain't gonna keep going through this. I'm already going through a lot of things. Okay, now here's my 5th time coming down. I had an interview and all. Now this ain't fair how y'all doing people. This ain't fair. I done been all back there. Y'all done did my interview and all that. I still ain't got my stamps. Still ain't got my stamps. Y'all done let the people shut down the government. Now they ain't gonna give me my stamps. It's so sad. And I don't wanna go to jail. So that's where I'm going next when it comes to these babies. Now I gotta go steal and shit. Now I gotta go steal food to put in my house. Y'all ain't got no boxes of food here? Y'all ain't got no food to give me? Y'all don't have nothing to give me? Don't be recording me, ma'am. Don't be
Why
recording
are these people
me.
placed like that?
I don't record me. I don't have nothing to do with that shutdown. I'm stressed out. I'm a single mama.
Woo!
That
Young people, give me.
that's sad though.
Yeah.
I mean, she don't know. She got all them children that she thinking about. She got to feed. That's what's on her chest.
All right. You ain't got time to be worried about keep coming down there. And let me see, can I find part 1? I think this is part 1. Here it is. Okay, y'all ready for it? This lady just showed up out at the food stamp office about her food stamp not coming. Oh Lord, everybody gonna be. I hate to see stores because some people ain't gonna be on their medication, and some people just gonna be hot because they hot tempered. They're gonna be going in these stores. They're gonna be in there just rolling the baskets out. They're gonna be rolling them baskets out.
Freaking, that's funny, ain't it? Oh boy.
And you ain't gonna be able to stop them.
She said she gonna steal her some food. She ain't gonna let her kids go hungry.
She got 9 of them at the house.
Yeah.
And I
Anyway,
think 3 of them, 2 or 3 of them is disabled. She ain't got time for that mess. Hi, Terry. Thank you for being here. BT, it's good to see you. I was so glad to hear your Black history. Many blessings.
I tell her, yeah, thank you.
You see how they're glad to see you, huh? Proud Mimi, thank you for being here in the Pink House again today. I'm happy to see you. Okay. Now, this is the first part of it. This is 2 minutes and 19 seconds. But we got to get this out because people need to see what people are going through these days. And if they're going through it right now, wait till later on. I saw a story for DoorDash would be delivering free food to people on Snap. I think they are working with food banks and restaurants. They have to be. They're delivering free food. They probably are. And this is going to be a domino effect. When I say domino effect, guys, let me just explain. You got to remember, when people don't have the money, first of all, they're being laid off. By masses, by the hundreds, by the thousands of hundreds, okay? Then, when they get laid off, they lose their house. They lose their apartment. Some people are losing their Section 8 starting on the 1st, which is 5 days from now. Some people are going to lose their child voucher, daycare voucher, where low-income moms get a chance to put their kids in daycare while they go off and work because they can't afford daycare without it. So that means if they can't put their kids in daycare, then they lose their job. They have nobody to take care of their kids. They lose their job. They're already getting the food stamps. Then they lose the food stamps. That means that's a family on the street. DoorDash is going to be filling it because people ain't going to be calling in for no DoorDash. Because DoorDash, if you buy a hamburger for $12 or $15, hamburger meal, it costs DoorDash about $15 or $20 just to deliver it to you. So you ain't going to be throwing money down the drain. So DoorDash is going to be out of business. Everybody's going to be out of business. Small businesses is not going to get no customers because people can't afford to go out to eat. The big stores are going to be losing money because people can't, because they're not accepting no more, food stamps, the EBT card. That's how a lot of the stores stay in business. Just like a lot of the nursing homes stay in business because of the Medicare and Medicaid. If no more Medicare and Medicaid patients are coming in, they're going to have to reduce their staff. Then after reducing their staff, they're going to close the door. Then you're going to be taking care of your granny. It's a domino effect. Business is going to start. First, it's going to hit the small businesses. They're going to start going out of business. It's just a domino effect. Domino effect. So y'all get ready for this. Because I'm not going to say it. I'm just telling you what somebody else said. Y'all voted for this. Somebody else said that. Y'all voted for this. I'm not saying it. I'm just telling you what I heard. Y'all voted for this. Now you're crying about it. Now, I would never say that y'all voted for this, but I'm just telling you what I heard. Okay? Now you're crying for it. And for the ones that didn't vote at all, that said, no, I don't like her, and I don't like him. But goddamn, you should have voted for her. At least you'll still have your food stamps. At least you'll still be able to have your Section 8. Because this man told you what he was going to do. Okay? But we ain't going to worry about this, because y'all know I would never tell you that. I would never tell you that. My heart is too pure to tell you that. So let's go ahead and get on with this woman here. This is part one. And look how nice she dressed. She got that hair fixed. She got on a nice dress. And she carrying a nice bag. Her legs and arms and feet are lotioned up. She takes care of herself all up. She's looking for her food stamps. But she got 9 kids to take care of.
I need to know what's going on. I got 9 kids to feed. 9 babies. And I want to know why they ain't put my food stuff on their car. What? I done been waiting. I did my application. It on shutdown. I need to know what's going on. I got 9 kids to feed. 9 babies. And I want to know why they ain't put my food stuff on their car. What? I done been waiting. I done did my application. And I got 3 handicapped babies. I need to know why my food stamps ain't on my car. This is not right. This ain't fair. I don't care about no shutdown or none of that. But I've been calm. I've been calling. Everybody ignoring me. I done been here 3, 4, 5 times. I want to know why ain't my food stamps on my car. I got 9 days to feed.
I've been waiting all this time.
Ma'am, I done been calling. I done been down here, and I'm tired.
Sad.
I done been there and did all that. They still ain't put my food stamps on because of this shutdown. This is not fair. I'm tired. I done did all that. Now I need to know what a supervisor or somebody. I need somebody to help me. I got 9 kids to feed. 9 kids. 4 of them ain't mine. I'm taking care of other people's kids. I'm old. I'm tired. I got arthritis. I'm tired of coming back and forth down here about my food stamp. I done had an appointment now. They told me my car money supposed to be on my car. It ain't on there yet. Y'all gotta fix this now. I don't have nothing to do with that shutdown. I'm stressed out. I'm a single mama and I'm helping other people's kids. Now I need my stamps now. I ain't gonna keep going through this. I'm already going through a lot of pain. Okay, now this is my 5th time coming down. I had an interview and all. Now this ain't fair how y'all doing people. This ain't fair. I done been all right there. Y'all done did my interview and all that. I still ain't got my stamps. Still ain't got my stamp. Y'all done let them people shut down the government. Now they ain't gonna give me my stamp.
That's so sad.
And I don't want to go to jail. So that's where I'm going next when it comes to these babies. Now I gotta go steal and shit. Now I gotta go steal food to put in my house. Y'all ain't got no boxes of food here? Y'all ain't got no food to give me? Y'all don't have nothing to give me? Don't be recording me, ma'am. Don't be
Why
recording
are these people
me.
placed like that?
Don't record me. Shut down. I need to know what's going on. I got 9.
What do you have to say about that, BT?
Well, I was listening to what she was saying. She has 3 handicapped children, and she also have community kids also. So me being like in the hood, I understand she may be the mother of the hood. You got a lot of those kids that be out there that, just don't have help. And there's always somebody like her in the community that would take the children in, see about them, and feed them. So that's what I got from her. But she's stressed out. She don't know what to do now. She's thinking about those children. That's what she kept saying. I got all these kids depending on me. I just feel sorry for her. I have so much compassion in her because I used to do that kind of work myself. I would take in a whole lot of children. The parents are on drugs. They ain't seen them in 3 or 4 days. Somebody in the hood gonna have to help these children out.
Right.
And it seemed like to me that's what she was doing.
Yeah, that is true. And I would say for her right now, go ahead on down to the food bank before it gets crowded. So when she go down the first time, sometimes they'll recognize you and everything. With her personality, they won't forget her. So next time she do have to go back, they'll know who she is right away. Know what to do. Just go ahead and give it to her. You know what I mean?
They don't care. Those workers, it's really out of their hands. They can't do anything if the government is shut down.
Right. Come out at the food, not at the food stamp, at the food pantries.
Yeah, where's she at right now? She talking to them, and it's not their fault though.
No, it's not their fault, but
Yeah.
you can get in the a line of cars, and they're having a proper trunk, and they'll give her boxes of food depending on.
Yeah, good idea. Yeah.
Right.
Mhm.
And with her personality and stuff, the food pantry where she got food last time, they'll remember who she is. And she got 9 kids, so they'll probably stack her up. She got 9 kids and 3 handicapped, 3 of them is handicapped, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But they try not to send anybody away. Let me see. Terry said most establishments was expecting the EBT cards, and now they will lose money. Yeah, a lot of stores, that's what they expect. Mm-hmm. They used to having them people coming in and loading up baskets of food on the first or whenever they get those EBT cards. They ain't even doing it now. They ain't going to be doing it now. And a lot of places going to lose out. Tabitha said, are you able to help me to know the proper procedures to attain unemployment compensation that I was approved for in 2020 and was immediately compromised online and caused my past 5 years to be very hard.
Wow.
Now, unemployment. We may talk about it if we have time because I think that was on my what I had up here. The unemployment, massive layoffs, and end of the EBT food stamps and Section 8 housing, applying for unemployment benefits. It depends on for the unemployment. And Other places trying not to give it to you. They really try not to give it to you.
I don't know if Tabitha saying she hasn't gotten she applied in 2020 for her unemployment.
Right.
And different states handle it differently. So
Yeah.
I wouldn't know what kind of advice to give her except for, call human resources and ask questions. I don't know the answer to that. But I don't even
Let
know
me get somebody that may know how to answer that for right quick.
what state is she in too.
Okay, hold on. Hey, husband. He's a great scientist and he knows a lot about everything. On unemployment.
Mhm.
Can you come in and just explain a little about how you get unemployment, just in general?
Yeah, you got to fill out all the forms with the state.
Oh, come over here.
Oh, you got to fill out the forms with the actually unemployment's done through the state. So the forms you got to fill out, and basically they need to know where you were working, when you were laid off or lost your job, or type of information, how long you were off.
Mm-hmm.
And then sometimes you had to been working for at least 2 years or a year and a half. I can't remember exactly what it is consistently in order to be able to have built up enough to be able to claim unemployment. So you need to understand how long you had been working before you can claim it. So you can't claim it after having been working for 6 months or something like that.
You got to be longer.
Yeah, it's got to be longer. Yeah, I think like 2 years, I believe.
Okay, and then it depends on what state that you're in.
Yeah, it varies by state too, as far as how long. Yeah.
And is there a percentage or something that you get?
Nah, they don't have like a limit, but it's based on what you were making. Not what you were making, just the United States pays out.
Okay, all right. Is there a website that they can go?
They have a website. State.
Wait, she knows a lot about everything. And ask him a question, you can get without anything. But there's a lot of reading and not just that, there's a lot of reading. I mean, they search call him out just when they need a question. I mean, big companies ask him for questions. So, not that he works on them nothing, but they he can hear me. I'm a master of so many different junk, everything. Thank you, husband.
All right.
All right. All right, guys. That's Mr. Pinkie. That's my husband. He's the great scientist. And he doesn't work for none of these companies, but he had made a fortune of his knowledge of things that he knows. Mm-hmm. It doesn't matter what the subject. And one thing I always tell people, we used to go places when in my younger days, and people would be pulling out a calculator, adding things up, and I tap him. Y'all don't need that. I tap my husband, tell him what that's going to come out to, and he'll just sit there blah, 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 in his head and just calculate all this stuff in his head and down to the penny. And the person still be using the calculator, and he's and then this. And I said, y'all don't need that. He knows everything. He's a math whiz. He's very smart when it comes to things. and he had written books, and he's been into all countries. Okay, so that's why I just asked him. You ask him a question, he knows it. And that's why, for some reason, I've been saying to myself, something is up. And I can tell something is up by the way my husband is moving. He's doing things. And it's like, and I think about it every day. And I said, this economy is getting ready to hit hard. BT, I was telling her, my husband, something is up. And how I know that, I'm not going to say what, but something is up. And I don't know what it is. He hasn't told me, but I can tell by the way he's moving. And I said to myself, is something getting ready to happen big? Because all the time when I was young and stuff, and the kids was babies, or before we had all three of them, he used to tell me things, and it happens. I'm going to give y'all a good example. My husband told me one day that you'll be able, I was young, okay, in my early 20s. He told me one day you're going to be able to go on your computer or your TV and buy things. You know how we go to Amazon and we pick things and buy? That's what, and go to a store online and pick out what you want and just buy it and purchase it, and they bring it to you, ship it to you. I remember he told me that. And he had an example, and he was showing me how to work it, do it. And he did it up on our TV. And I could not believe that. And it happened. And before long, it was everywhere. He told me one day there's a thing that you're going to be able to drop down in the water, and it's going to find the fish for you, locate the fish, so you know where to drop your line at. And it happened.
That's incredible.
He had told me so many things that was coming, would tell me things that was years ago, would tell me things, and it happens. And it's like,
wow.
He knows everybody at every top company, all the CEOs, all the presidents and vice presidents and everything. He knows them all. Or been to lunch with him and been on trips.
You know, he's just getting prepared for this negative economic effects. You know, he's gonna make sure that his family is taken care of.
He knows something. He haven't told me, but he knows something. And I just been watching the way he's been moving. And you know what I told you? Don't say. Remember what I told you? Where we went and what we did last weekend.
Yeah, but I was just watching the news where it has impacted your travel now, y'all.
Yeah.
So people traveling, and I did record that. So whenever
okay.
The travel.
Yeah,
the travel. They're saying the pilots are not getting paid, and they are upset, girl. They are. They said they're working almost 23 hours a day, and they ain't got paid, the pilots. So they have a lot of delays in travel. So it have impacted the travel. Yeah. So the transportation, the Secretary of Transportation was on today. Yeah.
Oh my Lord. And see, people don't want to work, and that makes a person very upset when they're working and their mind is distracted because they're thinking about, I haven't gotten paid, and you got me still working, and I haven't gotten paid, and I got my mortgage to pay. I got my car payments to pay. And my kids, my wife got to go buy food, and she ain't got no money to go buy no food.
Yeah.
And everything. My life was completely ruined, and I have been homeless ever since.
Let me see if I can play
sorry to hear that. Ooh, prayers go out to you. Ooh, I'm sorry to hear that.
Can I play that for a minute? Do you mind?
Yes.
Let me see. I record so much. I hope I hear it right. Let me see.
And our job as air traffic controllers is to mitigate risk, and it's also to call it out. Air traffic controllers, our job is to communicate for the safety of the flying public. And as this shutdown continues, and air traffic controllers are not paid for the vital work that they do day in and day out, that leads to an unnecessary distraction. And they cannot be 100% focused on their jobs, which makes this system less safe every day that this shutdown continues. Tomorrow will be less safe than today. And as the secretary said, now we have to figure out how to mitigate that to ensure the safety of every passenger in every plane that flies in our skies. There is no version of this scenario that we have been forced into where an American worker can work 6 days a week, 10 hours in a day, only have 4 days off in a month.
Wow.
And have to do their greatest priority, which is taking care of their family, to provide for them, to put gas in a car, to put food on a table, to ensure their kids have shelter, or that they have a level of care while they do go and do the very important job of being an air traffic controller and running America's skies. And the calls have already begun. Air traffic controllers have called and said, I picked up a side job. I go to my primary job on a day, an evening, or a midnight shift. And when I complete that shift, I now go to a secondary job. I'm driving for Uber.
Oh, wow. Flying an airplane to drive an Uber on the side because they're not getting paid, you guys. Transportation has been impacted by this government shutdown on travel. Yeah, and Pinkie, that man said the same thing that lady said in that office when he got to where, you know, he's not getting no paycheck. He's thinking about how he gonna put food on the table for his children, how he gonna put gas. So from wherever that lady come from to him, he is middle class.
Right.
It's been affected. Right. Everybody is affected.
It's affected. And you know what? Remember I said that when they're working for not getting paid, they can't concentrate on their job.
I'm still here.
They can't concentrate on their job, and you don't want a pallet or something or somebody taking you from place to place, and they can't concentrate on their job because they're worried about putting food on their table. You better pay these people, or you may not be able to be happy on a plane going to where you need to go. Thank you, Black Titanic. That was powerful. That was good that you showed. I enjoyed that.
Yeah,
y'all see?
Linda Gamma said we just had a plane crash in Bell County. Yeah,
I saw that.
I'll be scared to fly. They don't have they don't even have enough workers, and then the ones they do got, they working them overtime, and then they ain't getting paid.
And then the air traffic controllers, half of them not there, so your plane may not make it where you need to go. I'd be afraid.
And a certain person that's traveling across somewhere in Asia, I wonder. Right. I bet his pilot is well rested and paid.
Yeah. This is just 1 hour ago when I pulled this up right before I got on my live. I pulled it up right before I got on my live. This is the furlough federal employees turn to food banks amidst the shutdown. A lot of them have never been to food banks because they had these good jobs. Now they got to end up in food banks where everybody else. Now, a lot of them are embarrassed, but that's where they got to go. You know, because they never thought they'd be in this situation. You know what I mean? And y'all know who started this stuff. The man with the cars, the Tesla cars. Because when he running things for about 2 or 3 months, didn't know what he was doing. He was running it like he was running his own little personal company. Y'all know the man with the cars. I ain't saying his name because he don't play nice. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and put this on. This is short, just 5 minutes and 20 seconds.
I'd like to welcome in right now Anthony Spate. Anthony is a furloughed federal worker in D.C. He has worked for the government for over 17 years.
Wait, now, this man worked for the government over 17 years? Wow. After all them years, now you got to, that's a long time. I bet you ain't no young person. I bet you ain't in no 30 or 40. I bet you over 50 or 60. And they are doing age discrimination now on jobs. They letting you go if you're over 40. They call that ageism. Yes, they do.
First of all, thank you so much for giving us some of your time.
Thank you for having me.
You're furloughed right now. You know, we do know you went to a food bank over the weekend. Talk about that experience. Did you ever think you would find yourself in this situation?
You know, unfortunately, I was at a food bank this weekend. I was always a person that was always providing assistance to people across the country. Never did I foresee that I would be in a position where I would possibly be, well, not possibly, but actually was in a food bank to assist, to receive assistance. So it was the first time in my life that I encountered that type of situation.
And what did you see? Describe the situation there at the food bank. Were there other families, other parents in the same situation as you? And what has this furlough been like for you?
Yes. You know, there was a lot of families. Unfortunately, I think there was a shortage of food. There were so many people in the line that I believe that.
Let's look at this. SNAP benefits and calls help 1 in 8 families buy groceries. Recipients receive an average of $187.20 per month in 2024. And we know some people on social media, TikTok and everything, tell us they receive way more than that. They receive the amount most people get on a monthly basis for working, monthly salary. Benefits amount depends on your income and access. Cost the federal government approximately $8 billion each month. Well, I think if they stop giving money to the rich, we may be a little better off. I'm just saying.
There was not enough food to accommodate all of the persons that were trying to receive assistance, which was sad to see. I never thought that I would be in a position where I would necessarily need assistance for food, but I do have a family that I have to take care of. I don't want to tap too much into my savings account, but I think that's what eventually is going to occur. You know, all I can do is just pray and try to be a voice for the people who are voiceless at the moment. There's a lot of federal employees who are low income employees. There's a spectrum. There's employees that are high earners and there are lower earners. So there's a huge spectrum and a lot of people in between. So there's a lot of people who might need assistance during this dire time.
Yeah. So, Anthony, let's talk about that. I mean, because, you know, you're a furloughed federal worker. We also know that SNAP benefits for so many millions of Americans are set to run out November 1st. President Trump was asked about funding that. I'd like to listen to part of what he said.
Yeah, everybody's going to be in good shape. Yep.
All right. So the president there is saying that everyone will be in good shape. We know that the Department of Agriculture says it has a $6 billion contingency fund, but it will not be used to cover food stamps. So, you know, those are expenses from the state that will not be reimbursed. What do you make, first of all, of what we heard there from the president? What is your message to the president? What is your message to lawmakers on both sides of the aisle as this shutdown drags on?
My message is that they need to come together and have a compromise. I believe that they have to come together and make a deal. Healthcare is very vital for the country, along with food stamps and other assistance programs. And I think as the government shutdown prolongs, there's going to be a compounding of concern and issues across the country as people deal with all of these food insecurities, deal with healthcare insecurities, deal with the federal government being shut down. I think things can possibly get much worse before they get better if there's no resolution made in the immediate future.
Anthony, as a furloughed federal worker, how does it make you feel that members of Congress are still getting their paychecks?
You know,
Well,
if we're not getting paid and they're part of the government.
Yes, ma'am.
They getting paid. Oh, that shocked me when he said that.
Yeah, they still getting paid, but the government employees are not getting paid, but they are getting paid, of course.
Well, they having a good time being off, ain't they?
Right. They get money. But all these employees ain't getting nothing. They ain't worried about these employees losing their homes, losing their cars, not being able to feed their kids. They ain't worried about none of that.
And you notice everybody's saying the same thing. This man right here, he's saying the same thing. You know, how he used to being behind serving everybody. He never thought that it would flip on him.
Right.
So he worried about his family, feeding his family. Everybody's saying the same thing.
Right. That's why he's in that food bank trying to get food. And I've been watching some food banks run out of food midway. And they hate to turn anybody away. So they'll find a way to give those people some food, some kind of way, even if they have to send them to another location. Or that one person actually took a woman she had drove so far away just to get to the food bank. And when she got there, they ended with her and she didn't get no food. So the one of the facilitators at the food bank took her to another location and helped her pack a box, let her go back there with him. And they packed her box together and he helped her put it in the car. Because he said he refused to let her go home. And she came all the way to get food for her and her kids, for her to go home in that long drive without some food. She was thinking maybe she'd get some next time. And she was actually on her way getting into her car when the guy stopped her. And I was so glad to see that. It just made me want to cry just to see that. Instead of him letting her sit in the car, he let her go back there at another location with him to help pack her box. Ooh, that's touching. That is touching. And this is hard for everybody. I don't care what level you are at. That job that you got can be gone in a heartbeat. And let's go over what I want to do next. We're going to go over the jobs that's being let go. Some are being let go as of today. And you know how on Monday, companies let you go on Monday. When you go in on Monday morning, they either let you go on Monday or on a Friday. They love Fridays and they love Monday. You know that, Black Pepper?
And then they'll let you work the whole day and tell you at the end of the day that
they let you work the whole
day. They get their work out you for that last day, yeah.
Because they know Monday is a busy day for them on all jobs. And then on Friday, they love to let you go. So they'll be done with you by the weekend. Oh, Lord, I'm serious. Oh, my Lord. It says, you're welcome. Let me know if you want to look it up. You can always call the state of Florida. Yes. Or you can Google that too. Honestly, I feel free to the freestyle to the president, the vice president, the chief treasurer of the governor, the mayor of all bill. Freestyle. I will appreciate it if you can look it up for me. 19 and 12. Thank you. Let me go ahead and pull up. I want to pull up where all the not all the workers, all the jobs that being, all the people that are losing their jobs, the companies. That's what I'm trying to say. All the companies. I got it. Where did I put that?
Pinkie.
It's right here.
Hey. Is that me? Is that I hear a lot of static sometimes? Is that coming from me?
No.
Must be coming from my computer.
I don't hear it.
Okay, go on.
Yes, ma'am. Let me, this is, I want you all to look at this. In intelligence, this is, you can go and look this up every day if you want. Okay? And it'll give you the news of the day. It'll give you company news that's letting people go. It gives you the information that you need to know. So if you want to know whether you're getting laid off, go to this website. Go Google this, and you'll find out whether you're getting laid off. Just look for your company on here. And there's a lot of them. So I'm not going to go through all of these. I'm going to show them all. Some of them I read off, and some of them I won't. Most of them I'm going to read off is the ones with the biggest number of employees that's being laid off. Okay? But you all can snap it. You can pull it up and Google it. You can take a snapshot of it, or you can copy and paste it. Okay? Pinkie ain't gonna go through this. When I say this is a long list, it's a long list. So don't be expecting me to go through this whole big list. Okay? This thing goes from here. Let me show you. All the way down to here. See all those things? Oh, that's why. Okay? So like I said, if you need it, and we're going to keep track of this list. So on a daily basis or every other day, I may pull it up. So just in case any new employee or companies, not employees, companies that's on here. Okay? And this is for today. This is not yesterday. This is for today. This is, if you look at it, it's October the 27th, 2025. Layoffs and downsizing. That's what it says. October the 27th for layoffs and downsizing. So if your company is getting ready to lay you off, you don't know, you pull this up that week. Before you go in, you may want to Google it that morning on your phone on the work. Pull it up and scroll down and see whether you see your company. Or if your company is getting ready to downsize, you know. And then shit, if you see an email for them to start saying, you got an email, everybody look at that email. Don't open that email. Because it may be telling you, you got a meeting at 2 o'clock or 3 o'clock with your manager. Your manager getting ready to lay you off. Or maybe doing like the man with the Tesla was sending everybody those emails, and when you open them, it lets you know you're gone. And I'm just letting you know. Now, you didn't hear that from me because you send it up here for yourself. The district will be on your paperwork for voting, and the proper paperwork will complete your unemployment. Yeah, just Google that. Accomplishment was getting through to the unemployment. Well, one bad thing, I should say, unemployment don't have enough people there to answer those calls. I think, what was it, guys? Last week, I pulled up the I read off what everything that was pending and why it was pending, like SSI, unemployment and all that, Medicare and everything. We did that last week. Remember, I read off whether they was pending or whether they're not pending and everything. So we did that last week, and y'all can go back and find that video where I've been evicted from 5 locations, 3 counties. Okay, let me go ahead. What's your zip code? Yeah, your zip code is your service area for you.
Pinkie.
Yes, ma'am.
She's talking to somebody in the chat, Matt.
Yeah, I know. I'm just reading. But we're getting ready to look at this list. You see this list, Black Titanic?
Yeah.
This list is from October, is today's, and every day a person can go on here and see what companies are going to be laying off and what companies are downsizing. Downsizing means they still going to get rid of you. They're still going to get rid of you. That's what they, same thing, but it's a different way of putting it.
Yeah, it means firing.
Right. You're going to get fired. And then over here in the blue section, y'all see the blue section over here to your right, it says the latest industry layoff data. So you see it there, and interested in the latest layoff data, you can look there. Okay, but we're going to go ahead on the left side on where it say the companies that announce major layoffs and hiring freezes. We're getting ready to go down here and look. Okay, and let me just tell y'all need to let me go ahead and put this in my thing, save it. Y'all need to go ahead and look into this. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and read off the ones that's going to be laid off. Okay, this is the intelligence offers the latest layoffs, downsizing, job cuts, and hiring freeze data. Basically, what they're saying, you're getting ready to lose your job. For market intelligence, customer intelligence, sales intelligence, and risk intelligence, we monitor public sources such as news and Warren firing for the latest layoffs and hiring freeze announcements. They let me just see. They delivered. Well, we ain't gonna worry about that. Since January the 1st of 2025, 4,286 plus companies have announced layoffs. The last update was today, October the 27th. Now, they monitor everything. They keep track of everybody that's laying off. Okay, the layoff tracker for 2025 recent layoffs of the week. These are the layoffs for this week. And don't forget, Target was the one we talked about a couple of days ago. We talked about Target, and Target is the number one on here. Y'all see it? October 27, 2025. General Motors have let go of over 200 salary employees. They ain't talking about people that get paid by the hour. They talking about the salary employees. Mainly CAD, which is the CAD engineers, and its Michigan Tech campus. So a lot of the CAD people like engineers and tech people, they're gone. They let over 200 of them go. Now, October the 25th, this is the date, this is Target. And we talked about Target on that same day. Target would let go around 1,000 employees. And that is not the correct number. Target let go 1,800 people that day. When they said 1,000 employees, then they said 800, and those was the 800 that was full-time people that worked there. So altogether, they really let go 1,800 people. Okay. Now on October the 24th, what's this? Silk Press posts lower, 9 months sales and plans up to 1,500 job cuts. So they getting ready to cut 1,500 people. They just announced this on October the 24th. October the 23rd, Applied Materials laid off 4% of its workforce, or just say 4%. To them is 1,444 employees. That's a lot. Now, some companies like Amazon, they laid off a whole boatload of people. They just took a football field and put a couple football fields and put them all in and just said, "I'll come to this football field. All y'all gonna be gone. Go get your shit and y'all just gone." Okay. Now on October the 22nd, what is it? Coco Phillips to lay off 25 of Canada employees, and I hope I pronounced that. What is that? Conco Phillips. 25% of its Canada employees. Now we're going to get down and y'all can see all the names, okay, and the dates. But let me just read through this one here. Recent federal government layoff for 2025. Now this is the one that everybody needs to hear. This is the ones for the recent federal government. And that's all everybody's been talking about. Like that guy that was just in this video talking about how he been there for 15 years. He never in his life went to a bank food bank before. Now he's there because he got a family to feed, right? Let me just read this, Black Titanic, and then I'm anything you need to say on this. These are the federal government employees. In Q1, in quarter one, the first quarter, shall I say, 2025, the U.S. workforce experienced significant disruption driven by federal layoffs, corporate restructuring. They ain't do no damn. Corporate restructuring means they getting AI guys. Like Target, they laid all them 1,800 people off because they doing AI now. They getting AI. They don't need nobody. And I did give y'all a list of a few people, companies, just a handful of companies that will be hiring for just the seasonal holiday, for the holiday season. And then after the holiday season is over, you're not an employee, you're a contract worker, you will be let go then. But at least you have a job, no matter whether you come from a medical background or engineer, it doesn't matter. That's a job doing this when you ain't got one. Okay, it'll pay something. Now, let's restructuring. Did I say restructuring? Yeah, cost cutting measures, economic pressure, and financial distress across various sectors. Federal government drove over half of all layoffs this quarter, with over 150,000 job cuts reported in February and March. And that's just in February and March. 150,000 people was let go, was laid off, federal employees. And I think federal employees are ranking up. Between federal employees, Amazon, oh shit, they ain't just laid everybody off. And AI is taking over Amazon too. AI is taking over Target. AI is taking over Amazon. AI is taking over a lot of the big box stores, the big stores. You didn't hear it from me, allegedly. But I'm just telling you what I read. And these are some of the leading companies that announced layoffs right in 2025. Right here, you see the ones in the blue, right here with these blue little boxes, hashtag boxes like this here. Those are some of them. Black Titanic, did you have anything to say about some of these?
Oh, yeah, I was just going to say that these federal workers, not only what you described now, my granddaughter, she works for the post office,
Mm-hmm.
and your mail going to be affected as well.
Yeah, that is true.
Mhm.
Oh, yeah, the U.S. Post Office is laying off too, guys.
Yeah.
Got to tell you that.
Uh-huh. So the United States is not going to be like it used to be.
Mm-mm. Mm-mm. We're going to go over to the post office. So don't be expecting to get a lot of mail. Hi, Justice. Thank you for being here. Justice, thank you for being here.
Mm-hmm.
So a lot of places are going to be laid off. Okay? So y'all going to have to get used to it. Linda said, you are amazing. Oh, she's telling somebody you're amazing. You are, Terry, you are a blessing. Terry is a blessing.
Mm-hmm.
And I did drop my link, Justice, if you want to come up. Yes, ma'am. Hello, BT. Yes,
Hey,
Justice.
Pastor Justice.
Now y'all see these here, right here. Some of these companies, these are some of the big companies, guys, like UPS. You see them, Nesta. We talked about Nesta last week when we talked about Target. Nesta was one. Let me see. UPS is laid off. Announced they're laying off 20,000 employees.
Mm-hmm.
Nesta was 16,000 people. What is this? Bosch, that's 13,000. Dell Technologies, that's 12,000. This one here is 11,000. HBC, 8,300. What is this?
Was that meant for the historical black
HBC?
What that mean?
HBC, let me look it up right quick. Oh, we're going to get down to it and it's going to tell us.
Oh, okay, go on. Okay.
See this list right here? It's going to be down in this list and it gives you a description of what they do.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well.
So that list, see that big long list? Is down in here, like Target right here. Target is the first one we get to. NewsNationn is laying off 11,000 people. Microsoft, Intel. Microsoft is doing 9,000. Intel is 10,000. But all of them are going to be down in here. And this is they saying this is the last update they did. This is remember, October the 27th, 2025. This is the list from today. And remember, you can go to this list every day and pull it up and get the latest. So every day, it'll give, if anybody new is popped up saying layoff, it's going to be on this list. So y'all may want to Google this or put it in your phone. And Black Titanic, I'm going to send this site to you so you can help too. I'll send it to your email. Did you want me? Oh, there's Justice. Hi, Justice.
Hi, Miss Pinkie. I miss Black Titanic.
She's saying hi to you. Oh, she's waving at you.
No, I had my mic off. Hey, how y'all doing? I'm listening, but I have my mic off sometimes. How you doing? Yes.
Okay. So, Black Titanic, did you want me to send you this list, this site, so that way each day, if you ever want to look it up and talk about a certain company, because you never know which one may have. We may see another company that's got 16,000 layoffs. Like,
wow.
You never know.
Yeah, you can send it to the email whenever you get time.
Yeah.
So you can keep it. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. And if anybody want to keep this list, I'll go ahead and Google it and save it to your phone or save it to your email or somewhere or whatever. So you can keep, and it gives you the latest update every day.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And this is a good, useful thing, Justice.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. I was saying that HBC is historical black colleges.
Mm-hmm.
And okay. Did y'all hear, Miss BT and Miss Pinkie, did you hear that they have now fixed AI so that it can literally be your lover?
Yeah. Oh, I know that. People have been falling in love with AI, having a relationship. And one man wanted to actually leave his wife for AI.
They opened up a thing yesterday that says as early as 8-year-old, you can have a personal sexual relationship with AI.
Right.
And they saying 8 years old?
And AI be falling in and be talking to you like they're your wife,
your
girlfriend, and telling you what you, and being jealous and tell you. I was watching one documentary they recently made about a month ago where this man fell in love with his AI. And started spending all his time, and his wife wanted him to give up the AI, and he refused. He said he would never give up his AI.
Oh my goodness!
Right.
Well, it's breaking up marriages, huh?
Right. And one man had it as his sexual partner because AI was flirting and turning around and showing her booty. And
they'll send you that art that we don't be talking about. They'll send you that. Mm-hmm.
Right, dancing for him and doing drop downs and put these little skirts on and posing and doing all this for him.
Mm-hmm.
You can pick what your AI looks like. Once you pick how you want your AI to look and dress, and she was talking slutty and nasty.
Oh my
God. Those ain't none but evil spirits.
That's all.
Those are evil spirits.
That man still didn't get up, and he was being interviewed. And he said he's not giving up his AI. AI has helped him in so many different ways. He wasn't giving that up.
You know that
they're put him on a time limit that he only have a certain time a day or a few hours with AI.
You know they cutting that FAFSA, the student aid money. They cutting that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yep, they are. Let me get with this list right quick. Now, like I said, this list is so long.
I'm going to the little girl's room.
Okay, go ahead and just mute yourself while you go. This list is so long, but we're going to start with Target. Were you in the live, Justice, when I talked about Target?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Okay, Target is number one on this list. Target, if you can see. And this is updated today. Number of employees to be laid off. Remember, they said 1,000, and then they said 802, which is 1,800 people.
Yeah.
And it tells you what type of industry it is. So every company you look at, it tells you what, it gives you the name of the company. It tells you how many employees to be laid off. It's going to tell you what industry it is and when they expect to do those layoffs. This was October the 25th, 2025. And then if you want to get more into it, like it says, Target is eliminating about 1,800. Remember, see here up here, they said lay off 1,000.
Yeah.
And remember, I said it was added 800. So it's estimated about 18. So if you just look at the top, they'll just give you a round number. But then when you read into it, it gives you more of it. So eliminating 1,800 corporate positions to streamline the decision making. So it's 1,800. About 1,000 employees are expected to receive payoff notices last week, and they have already. And from my notes, because I wrote notes, let me show you all. I got my notes here, and if you notice, I got my notes in green writing and blue writing, right? And this is for today. Let me show you so y'all can see. This is my notes from today. If you look at it, it got today's date live, Monday, October the 27th. You see how I got panic up here? And then I got Hurricane Melissa, Jamaica. I said I was going to make sure I say prayers and talk about, mention the Hurricane Melissa have strengthened to a category 5 to hit Jamaica. It's going straight to Jamaica and turn to a category 5. So my prayers and my heart goes out to Miss Alice that's in Jamaica and a few more of my members that live in Jamaica, especially Alice. She's there, and my prayers go out to her and everybody that's in the pathway of the hurricane. So I write my little notes here and I keep track. And I wrote for Target, I think it was Target, one of them, let me see. Another, I think they may be on this list too. Wells Fargo is Wells Fargo today. They announced a massive, they didn't say a layoff, they say massive layoff. Now,
goodness.
Wells Fargo, and they're in the banking industry. They're supposed to be on this list. And IBM is letting people go to IBM. I know IBM is on this list. I saw them. And 42 million. Now listen to this, guys. 42 million people are going to lose SNAP on on November the 1st. That's 5 days.
That's right.
5 days. 42 million. You know what 42 million people is like? That's going to hit all around this country.
At one time, Miss Pinkie.
At one time, and it's going to devastate small employees, small stores. It's going to devastate the daycare industry because a lot of those people are also on the what is that?
The food program.
Food program, SNAP, in the daycare vouchers. They get the daycare vouchers. So the low-income moms can go to work.
Yeah. And what about that WIC they supply for newborn babies, that milk?
That WIC is being cut too. WIC is being cut. So that's why if you notice on my thumbnail, let me show y'all guys. If you notice on my thumbnail, I try to incorporate it. Wait, here it is. That's one of them. I got 2 thumbnails. Do you see that? What that baby is? It said good food equals good mood. If that baby ain't eating his food, good food, that baby is not going to be in a good mood. He's going to be crying. fidgety and everything. And I got the person carrying a debt ball. Y'all see it up at the left-hand corner? That figure is carrying his debt. And people are trying to find a job, like hire me for those holidays. And then you see where say applying for unemployment benefits is going to be hard because there's nobody going to be there to process those unemployments. And if so, they're only going to be able to do a few a day.
Yeah, and they cut back, they cut the
Right.
amount you
So
can
that
get and
benefit,
everything.
right. That benefit that you was going to get is going to be cut back. You ain't going to get what you used to be getting. And then it's going to take a while because there's nobody there. And people are going to be trying to pay their rent, pay due. Your rent is due earlier in the month, November. It said would be nice to get an unemployment check sometime this century. That's what I got on here. I put things on this thumbnail that's going to be true.
That's a
So
nice
it's going to be hard for
thumbnail.
a lot of people. And so y'all get ready for this because it's just going to be hard. That's why I'm bringing it to you today. And that's why I'm bringing this to you. Terry said you can also speak on your mic on your phone to ask anything you're looking for. Yes, Terry, thank you so much. You are so right about that. You can just speak it and you just hold up your phone. Like mine, I just go to like if you're going to leave a message or a text, just like you want to leave a text, and instead of leaving a text where you're typing it in, down at the right, mine is on the right-hand corner. Go to the right-hand corner. There's a thing that looks like a microphone. I click on that, and then I just start talking. And whatever I was going to text, it'll be there, get it the same way. Yeah. Let me see. Let's go ahead and get through this here because I do have some other stuff I want to bring to you all. So Target was the number one up here. And then they said the cuts represent about 8% of the Target global corporate workforce throughout the majority of affected employees work at the companies. Now, Target, if they do hire anybody, is just going to be for seasonal. That's if they do. But I don't think they may, because I do know, I think it's Bath and Body Works or Body Works or something like that. They're going to be hiring just for these 2 months for the holiday season. Then they're going to let you go. And it was like a handful of places I read off for you all that's going to be hiring. I'll try to pull that list back up and show you. And it's just for the holiday season. And they're not making you a permanent employee with benefits or anything. You're a contract worker.
Yeah, and they said, Miss Pinkie, that these seasonal jobs are only if the companies are having a lot of buyers. But hey, no jobs, no buyers.
Right. If people don't come in and shop because they ain't got laid off, that's that domino effect. They ain't got no money. So if you get hired and people ain't coming in, either they're gonna cut your hours back even lower than that, or just tell you because you're a contract worker, they can let you go any minute. You may get some work out of it, but you look at it this way. It may be lower than what you ever did, and you never done this before. You don't have to have no experience to be sales. That's where I think everybody get their opportunity to learn how to work is through working at a store. Okay. Applied Materials, they're laying people off. They're number 2 employees to be laying off. They're laying off 1,444 people. This as of today, they mentioned this. And this is a manufacturing company. So they're doing this starting in October. Chip equipment, manufacturer Applied Materials is laying off 4% of the workforce, which would represent about 1,444 employees. Okay. And Meta, they're laying off people. They're going to be laying off 600 people. They're in the technology field. So it doesn't matter from retail to manufacturing to technology. Technology tend to lay off a lot. Meta platform, everybody know that platform is cutting roughly 600 employees. That's the AI, artificial intelligence job. Even as it's continued to hire more workers for its super intelligence lab. And this is what I do want to say. You all, there's at just say at the these little colleges, city colleges and stuff like that, and these other little companies, they got where you're going to be able to find jobs in AI or get some AI training. And if I was you, I would start now. Try to find a campus near you to go and take some AI training, because they're going to need people when they do start hiring. You're not going to come in and replace the robots or the AIs. You're not replacing them. They just need somebody to come in and do the work that the AI is not doing. And just in case if an AI is having problems, then your job is to go in there and fix the AI or see what you can do.
Programming and all that kind of stuff.
Right. So it won't be programming or stuff that you know now. This is a totally different ball game. This is dealing totally with AI. So you don't have no AI certification or no training. You can forget it. You can forget it, because you got to be smart. You got to know that training. You can't just say they're going to hire me because of my looks, or they're going to hire me because of my skin color. It ain't flying no more. So you can take training, and I would say classes are filling up now for people that got a little money just left before they all run out. Go ahead and sign up for an AI class. Yes, I would do that in a heartbeat, especially if you already got, if you're already in technology, AI or engineer or anything like that, or you just a corporate employee. Even if you're not, you just somebody just love computers. Go sign up for those. Word of advice. That's all I can say. Okay, Nesta. Remember we talked about Nesta too.
Yes,
Jesse,
ma'am.
remember that?
Yes, ma'am.
And they're going to be laying off Nestle. That's a consumer product, and they make from candy to coffee, all kind of stuff. You name it, hot cocoa, they be making it all. And anyway, they're going to be laying off 16,000 employees. They started in October, and they're going to continue to lay off through the rest of the year. These companies, Nesta will be cutting 16,000 jobs as the new CEO. Okay, he coming in and getting rid of everybody. Now you got to remember, with Nesta, the things that they make, robots can do that, AI can do that, and they're going to do it faster and efficiently. Okay, so that's why they're turning around. They're turning around at the consumer goods, John. That's consumer goods. That's that coffee. That's that candy. That's all that good stuff, that cocoa that we use. So y'all better do something. White collar jobs. They even getting rid of the white collar jobs, everything. So the firm will cut 12,000 white collar jobs, and 4,000 roles will be reduced over the next 2 years. So even when this year is over, they're still going to be cutting all of this year and for the next 2 years, because they're trying to phase in the AI, their robots. Okay. And also, we're going to move on down, because we got a lot of these. I'm going to name some of the big ones here. Let me see. Yeah, like I said, go ahead and snapshot these jobs if y'all want to. And even for other content creators, you all can go ahead and snap it, take a picture of it so you can use it in your content. Because I think it's better for everybody to let all their members and their subscribers to know this information. Okay, I don't think they just need to know about what Portia is doing, what Martell is doing, and what all these other people are doing. I think they need to know everybody needs to know what they're doing. I got to go, but the chat to subscribe to Omar. Okay, Black Titanic, it's gone, but she said please subscribe to her channel. And she said she'll pick back up in just a little bit. Okay, I guess she'll be back soon. Okay, but so if content creators need this list, y'all need to give it so y'all can help your subscribers, your members, to know what's going on in their daily life, what's going to affect them too. And you can still do the reality show for them, but throw this in too. Throw a little bit of this in because it's going to benefit them.
You throw in some real reality.
Right. You can give them the dirt and the nastiness and talk about these reality stars like a dog. And then when you get through doing that, Black Titanic said, okay, Pinkie, I'm in the bushes. Okay. No, that's Sweet Tea in the bushes. Hi, Sweet Tea. Thank you for being here. So you can still talk about the nasty, dirty, no good reality stars and the movie stars and the rappers, but still snapshot this and give them some real information that's going to affect them. Because this list it comes out every day. It's updated every day. And their job may be one of them. They may not know that they're getting ready to get laid off. Like if you look at the top of here, it tells you right here. Where is it? It gives you, where did I read that at? It gives you the latest update on whatever company is going to be laying off or restructuring or whatever. It gives you all of that in, and what jobs are being frozen, everything. It gives you current data of what's going on. Did I say that right?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. You did.
Okay. Because I know I've been talking. I want to know. Make sure I get across. Okay. And here's another one. Let me go over this one. Spirit Airlines. This is not the only airlines that's on this list. So a lot of people work at the airport. A lot of people fly these planes. A lot of people serve food on these planes. The flight attendant.
Clean.
Look at this. And a lot of people are the people that's up in the tower helping the planes fly right.
Yeah, a lot of people clean those airplanes.
That is true.
Put supplies on those airplanes.
Thank you.
And then you have the guys out there directing them where to turn and all that stuff.
Sure do. So y'all better watch it. So they're laying off. Okay, Spirit Airlines is struggling. When they put struggling in there, they ain't gonna. A company ain't gonna say they're struggling unless they're really struggling.
That's right.
They want nobody to know. But they're struggling with its second bankruptcy in a year. Second bankruptcy in 1 year? Shit, they sound like that orange head man. All his bankruptcies. Now, they got furlough. And what do furlough means? They letting you go. But they ain't telling you right now. They just trying to get you out the door to be happy. But they ain't gonna call your ass back.
That's right.
Right. So they said we'll furlough 730 flight attendants. These are just the flight attendants right now. So y'all ain't going to be getting no damn food on the airplanes, no drinks. Attendants at 3 airports in the state during December the 1st. And when is that coming up? That's around the holiday season, right after Thanksgiving, guys. And that's when everybody is flying. Oh, Lord, y'all ain't going to be flying because you ain't got no job to be flying to go see mama and grandma.
I wouldn't be flying if I had the job and all that because them people in that tower is tired.
Right. They stressed out.
Yeah.
Because they don't know. They're not getting paid, first of all.
Thank you.
And then they stressed out on how they're going to pay their bills. They worried about the kids eating and all this here shit. So they stressed out. And half of the kids may be in private school.
Yeah, and they said a lot of them calling in sick, just because they don't want to work for free. So you got a skeleton crew. They sleepy. They tired. Some of them drinking. They arrested a pilot. He drunk, finna fly the plane.
Right. That is true. That is true. Thank you. Then they're going to let another 334 people will be furloughed in Atlanta. Oh, my Lord. Oh, Lord. Atlanta, y'all better be watching out. and
So better.
64 in Chicago.
Mm.
And that's airlines mandatory warrant notice. They warn you right now. Okay. So, what is this? PwC is laying off 1,500 people. This is a financial service. We haven't read one of these yet, financial services. Oh, shit. They're cutting 60 partners. Oh, my God. These are the big people. These are the white collar. These are the big people. 60 partners and 1,500 staff in the Middle East following a fallout with Saudi Arabia. Oh, shit. I have a drink on that one. Drink on that one, Justice, because I got to have a drink on that one. That's some shit there.
That's some stuff right there, Pinkie.
Saudi Arabia Public Investment Fund banned it. Oh, shit. They banned PwC from consulting and advising contracts for a year from February. Oh, my God. Something must have happened. I bet you it's got to do something with this orange head man.
Yeah, of
You
course.
can't tell me all of a sudden they just done this shit. This got something to do with the orange head man.
Yep.
The way he talking about these countries and how people can't come into you. They're not letting foreigners come into this country. So your ass may go out the country, but you be lucky if you get back in.
Thank you. You better stay home.
Unless you're going to stay, because you ain't getting back in unless you're going to wait till after the 3 more years and 2 months is up. Back, but I heard he ain't leaving.
That's what he said.
Oh, everybody loves Starbucks. Let's talk about Starbucks here.
Oh my goodness.
Them. They getting ready to lay you off anyway. They're in the hospitality industry. Starbucks is closing hundreds of stores in the U.S., Canada, and Europe, and laying off 900 non-retail employees as it forecasts more of its resources on a turnaround. They ain't hiring your ass back. That's a lie, guys.
And you're gonna learn how to make some coffee now.
Right. Seattle Coffee John said stores closure would start immediately. Immediately. This was put out. Look at the date. October the 27th, which is today, 2025. Oh Lord, where did I find that at? Let me find it. Starbucks. So they're gonna they're gonna close these stores like now.
Yeah.
They ain't playing around immediately.
Yeah.
Starbucks said affected the bistro will be offered servants packages and transferred to other locations where possible.
Yeah. We know what that means, the where possible.
Right. They may not find those other locations. They just saying that to make you feel good, but they ain't gonna find those other locations. They're gonna be waiting. They're gonna put you on a wait list, but they ain't gonna call your ass back.
As long as they say that you're not fired, it's hard to get your unemployment.
Yeah, that's where's that thing I pulled up? That unemployment right here. Applying for unemployment. Gonna be hard. Yeah, there's one of the things I got videos for y'all talking about their unemployment. How applying for unemployment, ain't nobody there to process them, guys.
But you know,
I'm supposed to show you, huh?
I was thinking the way all of these layoffs are happening at the same time, it's almost like a strategy. If we lay off enough people, not only do we save money in our pocket and our legacy and all this stuff, but we get people to the point that they so desperate that they will work for $2 an hour.
Thank you. I was telling my husband that just last night. I said, this is a ploy.
That's right.
People ain't working, they ain't got nothing. They desperate, they gonna do anything.
This is how you take an educated black and put them back in the field. Do you hear me?
Right. That
Because
is
they'll
true.
do anything for their children to feed their family. So
Right.
you go out there, boy, and work out there. Were you willing to do that for your family? Yes, sir.
Right.
Mm.
That is true. That's how you're gonna get them.
That's how they doing it. And yesterday it was on trying to think where it was on Instagram. This guy driving through Florida, him and his family, they touring, and they look out in the field and they see all these black people. So he said, "What is they doing out there?" He parked his car. He get out and he walk over there. There's a man, clear man, sitting in the pickup truck. But out in the field is all these black. And this one lady sneaked over to him and gave him green beans. She said, "Here, hold your bag. Here." She could hardly talk good. And he said, and then the clear man saw him and came and said, "What you doing out here?" He said, "I'm trying to find out why all these black people out here in this field like they picking cotton, but ain't no cotton. Why are they out here and you sitting up in the truck like that?" And he said, "Get off this property. Get out." Do you know they got them a slave camp out there?
Yeah, a slave camp.
Yes, ma'am. In Florida. This was Florida, Pinkie, where the orange man ruled.
Oh my Lord, I'm gonna have to find that.
Mm-hmm.
But you know what? I was telling my husband the same thing last night. I was telling him that so many people, because I had told him what I was going to do today, what my live was going to be about.
Mm-hmm.
Right? And I was telling him so many people losing their jobs and don't have nothing. They're going to be out on the street. So people, when you like that, and a person, I'm already planning on making the White House their home. They're planning on being a dictator, a king. They're not leaving. And what's going to happen is when you got people poor and desperate, they'll do anything for money. They'll do anything for put food on the table. And I said to myself, and that's what he's hoping. And I said, and all the rich and all those rich friends of his, they're buying up everything.
Mm-hmm.
They're going to buy up all these farms and making them into one big place, a big factory farm for them to make more money.
Yeah,
all the homes.
That's
so
right.
When they do sell the homes, they can sell them for whatever they want. And when they do the lease out these homes, they can lease them for whatever they want. Kick you out whenever they get ready, have you to work for free to stay in these homes. They're going to be treating you just like a slave.
That's what you're going to be.
Right.
That's what you're going to be. It was on the major news channel yesterday that a man say he never got this bill. He never got this bill. He live in Louisiana in a $90,000 house. Now $900,000 house with three stories. $900,000 house, and the water company took his house. Say, for what? What are you talking about? Say, you have a $5,000 bill you never paid. He said, I ain't never got no $5,000 bill.
So they can slap a lien on it and take
They
that
took
house.
it and sold it. And when he didn't even know till he looked on the Ring camera and the new owners were there cutting the lock out. He could hear the drill cutting the lock. So he contacted the news station. That's how I got on the news. Right. And then one of the guys running for office again in Louisiana, he took up the case and they said, no, they're going to give him back his property. So they fighting for him, and come to find out there's more people up there. They taking their property for a fake water bill.
Right. See that what they're doing?
Because
they can and I tell people this all the time. You get in when you're a newcomer, never owned a home before, and you buy a home with a homeowners association, and they jacked up the price already. You see a homeowners association monthly saying $100 this or $100 a month. That's like paying another bill. When I say paying another bill, I can see up to $33 a month. But you paying over $100, that's another bill. You don't pay that, or you miss for a while. Even some places get you a slap a lien on you, even if you miss one time. Slap a lien on your property. Even if you miss 2 or 3. So that way they can kick you out. They can own your home.
That's right.
Because some of them would not take that lien off. And they wouldn't even tell you. They'll let it roll over a couple more months.
That's right.
So they have good evidence to show
Mhm.
that you didn't even attempt to pay. Even if
Mhm.
you say, I forgot, I wasn't even thinking something was going. They'll take your home for you.
That's
from you.
right.
And even if you don't pay your taxes, your homeowners taxes every
Yeah.
year, and that's
Yeah.
a small amount.
Yeah.
Some people pay a large amount of money for taxes every year. We
Hmm.
pay a huge amount of money
Mhm.
for taxes every year. You know, when I say huge, we pay like it's a down payment for another house.
Yeah.
Okay,
Mhm.
because of the
The
property.
value. The value.
Yeah,
of it.
the value
Mhm.
in the neighborhood and everything
Yeah.
else. So
Mhm.
property taxes is whew,
Yeah. And they steady
more than
going
what
up.
most people make a year.
Yeah, they steady going up, Pinky.
Right. But to us, there's no small, it is no problem. But a lot of people don't have that advantage.
That's
So
right.
their property taxes, even if it was just say whatever 1,700, 8,000,
Mhm.
15,000 a year, they're doubling, and sometimes they triple. Right now, since this administration, those property taxes have been double or triple now. And if you were scraping by trying to pay it once a year for $7,000 or $8,000 a year,
Yeah.
or $15,000 a year, just think what you're trying to pay. If you got to pay 30,000
Yeah.
or
Yeah.
75,000,
Yeah.
oh Lord!
Mhm.
And if you can't pay it, that's anybody can come in and pay your taxes, and then they own your house.
That's right. They go to that tax auction.
Yeah, go get it.
Mhm.
Go
Yeah.
get it.
Yeah.
And some of them don't even have to go to a tax office.
Uh-uh.
They can find
They
out whether you are late. They can pull it up and see whether you paid your taxes. And they can go down to that tax office and say,
That's
I'm going
right.
to pay the taxes for this
Yeah.
house.
Yeah.
When you pay
And
the
then you
taxes
have
for this
X
house,
amount of days to give them their money.
right,
And if you don't give it to them, then they own it.
right, they own that house. And most
Uh-huh.
people don't know those little things. Those are
Mhm.
the little things. Anybody
Mhm.
can slap a lien on you in a heartbeat. Yeah. Let me finish going through these jobs right quick. Ooh, we get to talking. Let me. Ooh, Lord, my throat is getting scratchy. I hate when my throat gets scratchy. It is.
Better get you some of them or what they
Let me
call
see.
that? Immune boosters or whatever.
Yeah, but I'm drinking
Elderberry.
water right here. I got my
Mhm.
lemon water here. And
Yeah.
then I got my juice here. This is
Mhm.
in the lemon, but I haven't had none of my juice. Maybe I do need to drink some juice here. But anyway, let me go ahead and go over some more of these companies, because somebody may be working at one of these companies. You know
Mhm.
what I mean?
That's right.
You don't even know. They're getting ready to get fired.
Mhm.
So I think did we go over Ford?
No, we
just
didn't
went
get to
over
Ford.
we went over Starbucks.
Yeah.
So Ford is getting ready to lay off 1,000 people. Now, Ford, if you got a Ford truck or a car or something, one of our vehicles is a Ford. And we don't even like Ford, but we ain't had it for so long. One of them is a Ford. Okay, but that Ford never had any problem. That Ford looks still brand new because nobody ever drive it. It just, my husband actually drove it for the first time in probably over a month. Just the other day, he drove it because I asked him, because I'd be wondering why nobody's driving, but nobody drive it, not even the kids. We call it our airport car, or whenever we would go to a concert and you got so many cars around you, we only drive it. I drive it when we go to a concert, me and my daughter, or my husband drive. We drive it if you're going to the airport. You need a car to get to the airport and leave it. That's what we call it, the airport car. And it's still leather seats, everything nice, nothing, because it parks in the garage all the time. But you got to have, because you got so many cars, so you got to have a car for something. So we call it the airport car. A car when you don't want nobody to know you're driving you want to just blend in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then too, you're gonna park near people who might bump it or something.
Right. Mm-hmm. Yep. Or you got to go to Home Depot or Lowe's.
Yeah.
That. Let me say a Ponzi scheme. This sounds like a Ponzi scheme. Which part Oh, Linda must be talking to somebody.
Mm.
Currency scheme. Okay, but Ford is getting ready to let go 1,000 people in its electric car plant. Oh, this is an electric car plant in Germany. Well, decision came at, we don't care about what the decision is, but they're getting ready to let go a huge number of people. And then I don't know what this is, BHP. That's a mining company. Okay, so seem like we done everything from retail to tech. This is a mining company. They're getting ready to lay off 750 employees. Okay, this is a coal mining.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. Coal mine.
Yeah. This is in Australia.
But they use a lot of that coal to run some of them trains and stuff.
Yeah. I know they did it in Virginia, West Virginia, and all that stuff, but most of those enclosed here. Because of the health hazardous. People been getting cancer from them. Coca-Cola. Oh my God, Coca-Cola is closing in South Africa. And I know they need those jobs. 680 employees. This is consumer goods. Coca-Cola Beverage South Africa has announced plans to cut as many as 600 jobs and close some of its plants across the country. Oh my God.
Does it say anything on there, Pinkie, about public transportation?
Let me see. Soon as I'm probably gonna get to them.
Okay.
Any company that's announced anything for today, or they doing from anything that was announced from this year all up to today.
Oh, okay.
So yeah. Sky Group. I don't know what Sky Group. That's a technology company, telecommunication. They're laying off 600 employees in the UK. Doing a restructuring. What they trying to say, they getting ready to get some AI, some robots. This is a pharmaceutical. What is Novak, Nordisk? 9,000 employees. Ooh, that's a lot. They're going to do this global. This on a global. They're going to do global for this. Oh. And it's expected to save 8 billion Danish crowns, 1.25 billion annually, and comes as Nordisk battle to receive its fortune under a new CEO after losing its lead CEO, Lilly, in the obesity and diabetes market. Oh, this is pharmaceutical. Let me see. Banking, ANZ. This is a banking company going to lay off 3,500 employees. B&Q, I don't know what that is. Oh, that's retail. B&Q of retail. Let me see what type of retail. They're going to lay off 650. Let me go down to some more. Some with some big numbers. What's this? Conco, Phillips. They're going to lay off 3,000 employees. This is in energy and utility. So this has got to be where you pay your bills. This is Houston-based oil giant. Plans to lay off 25% of its global workforce, potentially affecting 2,600 to 3,250 employees. See, up here they got 3,000, but then when you look down here, they got even more. They got two sets. They got 2,600 to 3,250 employees and contractors. Okay. Then when you go down on the second line, the company, which employs approximately 13,000 people worldwide, anticipate that most of the reduction will be impacted by the end of this year. So by the end of December, they're going to have up to 3,250 people being laid off by the end of this year. That's a lot. And that's in the utilities, your energy and your utility. So y'all better expect to get cold in this winter. They ain't gonna have many people.
Yeah.
This is Lounge Bank. This is a banking. They're expecting to lay off 3,000 employees. Okay. And Salesforce. I hadn't heard of them before. Salesforce, they got 4,000 employees going to be laid off. Salesforce will cut 4,000 additional jobs. So they hadn't already laid off some before. They're going to cut an additional 4,000 as it implements AI in the workplace. See there, guys? Didn't I tell you AI? Those computers coming to take your job. Salesforce will cut nearly 4,000 additional jobs. So that means some already been cut as it implement AI into the workforce. They say the cuts it said the customer service jobs in favor of AI agents. Oh, there we go. The company, the CEO, Mark, cuts customer service jobs in favor of AI agents, but insists humans are still needed in the function. Oh, I don't think so. They just said that. But you got to have, if they need any humans, if you don't have AI trained certification or a certificate or something showing that you have done some AI training, you can forget it. And then it's still going to be hard. So guys, AI is taking over.
Taking over.
Right. Paramount is doing 3,000 layoffs.
Now that's the movie industry, right?
Mm-hmm. It says media and entertainment.
There you go.
See, we've been covering every sector so far. Haven't we not, Justice?
We covered each one.
Huh? Yes, we are. Every sector.
Every sector we cover.
Yeah.
AI is taking over.
AI is taking over, even in the media and entertainment.
Mm-hmm.
And they're probably going to have some cute little robots.
Well, they said as far as the media, they had this. In fact, the people were finna protest about it and try to go on strike, that they're going to have AI human looking people doing the singing and dancing and all this kind of stuff. And the people were saying, making them look like the actual stars.
They are.
Mm-hmm.
And they voice going to be so crisp, they ain't going to be cracking up no notes or
mm-hmm. And you know what, Pinkie? Now that we think about it, they kind of snuck this in when we didn't know what they was doing when they had that hologram of Michael Jackson and hologram of Biggie. They was easing it in right then.
Easing it in right there. And you can tell that wasn't Michael Jackson.
That's right.
Sure it is. Sure it is. Now, Kroger. Everybody go to Kroger. I've raised my hand. We go to Kroger too. My husband loved to go into Kroger. Now Kroger is laying off 1,000 corporate associates.
Yeah, we got stores closing in here in Houston right now.
Is it Kroger's or other stores?
No, Kroger. Kroger stores are closing. Yes, a lot of them closing.
Oh my Lord. Well, they're getting ready to lay y'all off. They're getting ready to get laid off. Kroger. Let me see. Let me go down to somebody that's gonna. Y'all look at the name so y'all can. CSL. I haven't seen that. What is CSL? It's a biotech company. Biotech technology. Yeah, technology. They're laying off too. 12,000 employees.
Oh my goodness.
Oh my goodness. They about to shed about 3,000 employees, and then they're going to do a forecast with a 4% increase in annual profit when they shed all these people. They're going to do employees to be laid off is a total of 1,200. And they do blood. It's a profit for selling blood plasma treatment for rare illnesses. So a lot of people are going to be dead now. I'm serious. A lot of people ain't going to be getting what they need no more.
Nope. It's going to be a whole new America.
And this is the International Paper Company. I wonder if they're manufacturing. What do they do for us? They're gonna lay off 1,100 people.
Probably typing paper and forms and all that stuff.
Yeah, they closing two locations in Georgia, paper mills,
Mm-hmm.
and a big one. The Cornerstone is in Savannah. That's been there for 90 years, and then the base one is in Memphis, Tennessee. So they got two in Georgia. Savannah is closing. Memphis, Tennessee is closing. Oh my God, y'all better get ready. And then they say the company will lay off about 800 employees in Savannah and 300 in about 300. So that's more than 1,100 people.
Mm-hmm. That's why we were saying
lay off about 800 in Savannah, huh? And then
that's why we were.
300.
Oh, that's why we were saying months ago, prepare, start stocking up, start buying extra little food and stacking back canned goods and stuff. That's why we were saying that.
And I wanted to do this paper company make toilet paper and stuff like that.
Probably do. Anything paper.
Paper. Oh, Lord, y'all better stack up on that paper. You heard it from Justice first. Justice tell them what they need to do.
I have stocked up. I got a washroom filled up with paper towels, toilet tissue, napkins, everything. You stock up like you gonna need it. You can't have too much toilet tissue. You can't have too much paper towel. If you don't use it all, if things go bad for just 2 months and you have a whole lot more, you still gonna use it. You still gonna use it.
You're gonna use toilet paper till you die.
Thank you.
You got to wipe your booty. And if you ain't got to wipe your booty, your grandkids.
Thank you. And if you got too much, you can be a blessing to somebody in your family.
That is true.
Because everybody ain't gonna prepare.
Hello, thank you for coming in, Sharon Hill. Thank you so much for coming into the Pink House. We're talking about things that everybody needs to get prepared for. What we're doing, reading off the companies as of today list, and this list updates every day. What companies are laying off. So it may be a company that you or a family member work at or somebody you know. So the paper company, y'all better get that paper. Okay, we went over the mining company. Where did we stop at the paper?
Oh, C, something that started with a C.
Started with a C. No, that's healthcare. Oh, here it is, International Paper Company.
Oh, okay, International.
Okay. Here's another media company. What is this? Denster? There's 3,400 employees. This is a media and entertainment. That's 2 million. They're laying off 3,400 people. So guys, this is another mining company. Central Care. This is healthcare. We haven't done the healthcare yet. They're laying off 750 employees. So is laying off 535 employees across the healthcare system in response to just say AI. The hospital system sent in early notices to the state about the layoff. So people have already been told they're going to be laid off.
Yeah, my daughter-in-law works at Memorial Hermann, and in her department, they laid off 20 people last week.
Oh my Lord, I'm sorry.
20 people. She didn't get in that number. She was blessed by that, but all the other people that work with her, she know them and she been there about 20 some years, and they laid off 20 people in one day.
Oh my Lord.
And that's just one department. That's just one department.
The ones that's left, more work on it.
Yeah, that's what the guy say. She said normally in her department, she's one of the heads over the transportation. You know how you take the patient to X-ray, and when they going home, you roll them to their car or whatever.
Yeah.
Transporting them around in the hospital and stuff like that. And she said that now they have like 9 people there, and say it take all day for everybody to get done because it's not enough people. They done laid them all off.
Right. And that makes you real tired, makes you don't want to go back. You be
Yeah.
trying to go
Yeah.
back.
And it makes the patients uncomfortable because they waiting
Right.
half a
There you
day
go.
just to get to x-ray and get to this and get to that.
Right. There's another company in technology. This is Tata. I think that's Tata Consulting Service. They're going to be laying off 12,000 employees.
Mm,
They're planning to lay off around 12,000 employees.
my goodness.
Oh, Lord. Guys, y'all better get ready for this.
I'm telling you.
Duke University. I'm going to skip over there to get to Duke University. Everybody heard of Duke University.
Yeah.
It's laying off about 600 staff members.
Mm-hmm.
University Volunteer Separation Incentive Program.
Mm-hmm.
That means they're gonna lay you off, but want you to volunteer to leave early.
Mm.
That's what they're trying to say.
They trying to make sure that every company trying to make sure on the down low that they don't have to pay that unemployment benefit.
Mhm. That's what they're trying to do.
Mhm.
Because if you leave early, they ain't got to pay. Because then technically, then when you try to get that unemployment, watch out. The company is doing what they can for them. They ain't thinking about you.
That's right. Yeah, they tell you denied. You volunteered to leave. Volunteer. You on furlough. You didn't get fired. You on furlough.
Right.
That's crazy.
Intel, I haven't heard of this one.
Yeah, Intel, they in the chip computer type stuff.
Technology.
Uh-huh.
They're laying out 24,000 employees.
Oh,
it says Intel to cut 24,000 jobs. Major factory projects owed and halted the projects to the end of the 2025. So there's no more projects going on for the rest of this year. And 24,000 people are gone. Look, the chip giant, which had 99,500 workers at the end of 2024, will reduce its workforce to 75,000 employees worldwide. So they're starting off with the first 24,000. But worldwide, they're going to lay off a total of 75,000 employees worldwide. Shake the disc. Shake the disc. Justice, let me shake this disc. Shake it. This is insane, guys.
Shake it there.
Woo! What is this? Joanna. Thank you, Joanna Bolton, 1169. Thank you for being here. Thank you for coming to the Pink House. This is crazy. This is crazy.
Yep.
Don't
That
make
would
no
be.
sense. Ain't nobody gonna be working.
That's what I was just going to say. It's like it's not going to be. Now, this is what you call shutting America down.
This is a shutdown. Because
That's
when
right.
all these people stop working, who's going to be out there buying Thanksgiving dinner? Because ain't no more food stamps. Ain't no more WIC. Ain't no more child's program. Ain't no more. Okay. And Medicare already been cut. Medicare and Medicaid already been cut. That's why you had to go get your granny from the nursing home or the nursing home.
Yeah.
And everybody losing their job, they losing their houses, they stressed out. When they lose their job, they lose. Let me just tell you all something. People do not know. When you lose your job, that insurance that you had through that company, which is a lot cheaper when you get insurance through what they call group insurance. Group insurance is meaning you get it through the company. So it costs less because that same insurance, if you try to go through the marketplace and get it, it's going to cost you twice as much. And a lot of that stuff, when you get on group insurance, certain things that you get for free. You get free mammogram. You get free wellness check. Wellness checks is the things that you go once a year to get your body checked out. Okay? You get that. You get one free eye exam a year. You get one free dental only if it's an emergency through the dentist. That means you don't go to the dentist's office, but you get one free if you end up at the doctor's office, at the hospital. happen. They can't pull, but they can give you medication if you got an asset or something like that. Now, you get for a man, you get 1 free prostate exam. Women, we need our mammogram every year. You get 1 free pap smear a year. That comes with that wellness visit, right?
Right.
You get chance to get glasses once a year off your insurance. Depends on what insurance that you get. Okay, depends. I can only talk about the insurance that I'm used to talking. I know about, which is our insurance. We don't pay for a thing. Everything is free. It's not government insurance, but I can't tell you where it comes from. I can't do that because it don't come from the government or nothing like that. It comes from
Work related. Private insurance.
Yeah, the good kind. Same kind that they get, that the senators at the Capitol and stuff get.
Yeah.
Look at, my husband called it the Cadillac versus a Volkswagen. Yeah. You don't have to pay for anything. I just go. Everybody loves to see me coming because they know what type of insurance I got. But anyway, that's why if you ever notice, I went to physical therapy for a year this time and a year next time. Most times physical therapy, you only get 12 visits. Mine's had no limit. So I can go as long as I want to, as many days as I want to, how long I want to, no matter what. That's why I went, because it was free. Yeah. But anyway, insurance is going to be dropped. That insurance that you get is going to go when you lose your job. They're not going to give you insurance. So that means if you got small kids, those kids are going to be left off that insurance. Those benefits that you get, that's getting ready to get cut on April 1st, them kids ain't going to have it. Think about that. I want y'all to think about that. That's why, like Justice and I said, get prepared. Justice.
I done told them, get prepared. Don't take nothing for granted. Just because your company been there a long time and they telling you, don't worry, that's today. You don't know what's going to happen next week.
Smile in your face and say, don't worry. And then the next day you fire.
Prepare anyway. Prepare. Just in case.
Don't listen to them because they're trying to save their butts.
That's right.
Manager or supervisor trying to save his ass. He don't care about your ass.
Oh man.
Where is that? 24 Intel is 24,000. And then they're gonna that's in 20. What was the 24,000? I read it.
I think that was
24,000 up here. And then also the chip giant, which had 99,500 workers at the end of 2024, now reduces workforces. They're going to reduce it to 75,000 employees worldwide. And then in Costa Rica, they're going to let go another 2,000 jobs. Yeah. Guys, I got to take a drink. Oh my God. Liberty Global. This is the third media company in entertainment. Justice, what the fuck is happening? Justice, this will be the third media and entertainment company. They letting these goddamn folks go. How they gonna make movies? Y'all don't expect to see any good movies anytime soon. That means the movie stars, the actors, the people that work behind the scenes, the cameramen and the setup people, makeup, all of them going to be out of the job. Okay, this is media and entertainment. They're letting go 800 people. But remember, when you read down through the thing, that's when you see that they're going to let more go. Okay? Liberty Global is planning to cut hundreds of jobs as part of a new structuring program. Y'all know what that means. They're getting rid of you because they're just going to get some AI, some robots. Okay? So that's all. Approximately 800 employees are eligible for buyouts. So don't y'all do no damn buyouts. You do buyouts, you ain't gonna get no unemployment. Y'all better think about the shit that they be saying. The job cuts would affect the company's core corporate staff, would consist of 1,900 employees. Oh my God, Jaguar, Land Rover. They getting ready to cut 500 employees, guys. That's an automotive company. 500 management jobs. In the UK, it's getting ready to be cut. Okay, we're going to skip that one. That's small. We're going to go with this airlines. Airlines, this is the second airlines, Alaska Air. They cutting 250 employees. And this is the aviation industry. This is the second one. This is the Hawaii Airlines. Begin its third round up. This is the third round of layoffs, issuing a warrant. When they got it in capital letters, y'all better watch out. Okay, it's going to cut another 252 of its non-union jobs based in Honolulu. So this is the third round of layoffs for this Alaska Air. That's all I got to say. Okay, Indeed and Glassdoor. So if you've been looking for a job, if you got your resume posted on Indeed or Glassdoor, y'all better take a listen. Ain't nobody going to be there be looking at your damn resume because they getting ready to let go 1,300 people. This is technology. Okay, Recruit Holdings, the Japanese parent company of job searchers performed Indeed and Glassdoor, has laid off approximately 1,300 employees, or 6% of its HR technology segment workforce. Guys, this is another energy company. Y'all see they're going to lay off 300. That's an energy. Microsoft is going to lay off 9,000 employees. That's in technology. 9,000. Oh, Lord. Let me see this. Microsoft is eliminating 9,000 roles, less than 4% of its workforce. But when you read down below, let's go down below. Then in June, the software company slashed more than 6,000 jobs in May, and then at least 300 more in June. So this is not the first layoff. In May and in June, they slashed 6,000. They slashed 3,000. Now they're getting ready to do 9,000. Y'all better wake up. Wake up. This is Clark's. Clark's slashing over 1,200 roles in pre-tax as revenues falls nearly whatever that is. I can't read that writing, okay, because I don't know what that means. Okay, that's another country's metric system, okay? But the company's headquarters dropped from 7,413 to 6,161 during the last year. Sales are also down, and they're going to drop some more. Y'all better watch out. This is an insurance company. Oh, we ain't going to worry about that. Intel. Didn't we just read about Intel, the technology company? Now they ran off 10,000. Oh, my God. 10,000 employees. We just read earlier where they was laying off other numbers. Now they got another 10,000. Oh, my God. But this one here happened around June 2025. But the other one was as of this October. Blue Diamond Growers. I don't know what that's, agriculture, animal, and stuff like that, and forestry. So they're laying off as well, 600 employees. Jetstar Air, that's another aviation. This is the third aviation. They're laying off 500 employees. Oh, Lord, this is a big one. Procter & Gamble, which is P&G. That's a consumer product. They're laying off 7,000 employees. And these are the non-manufacturing positions, impacting 15% of the white-collar workforce over the next 2 fiscal years. Oh, Lord. Don't get too happy, guys. Do not get too happy. Oh, look at this one, Hudson Bay. This is a retail. They're laying off 8,300 people. Hudson Bay plans to lay off 8,347 employees, or 89% of its workforce. 89%. Just say you're getting ready to close the doggone company. That's closing the company. Okay, the United Nations Secretary, they're laying off 6,900, and this is government. This is one of them government jobs. Is preparing to cut its $3.7 billion budget by 20% and slash about 6,900 jobs. Oh my God. Let me go on down. Okay, as I'm rolling, if I don't call it out, y'all see it. Okay. Walmart. Oh Lord, here's Walmart. Justice, are you still there? Oh, Justice and drop down. Okay. So let's see what Walmart is doing. And y'all, I know a lot of people, y'all work at Walmart. Y'all better listen. Walmart is going to lay off 1,500 employees. 15. The U.S. chain Walmart lays off 1,500 staff to simplify its structure. What they're doing is putting AI in there, guys. They just putting AI in there. And everything is alleged, but I'm reading from the paperwork. I'm reading from the data from today. Okay. But I have to say that Nissan is laying off 11,000 employees. That's in the transport industry. It's a Japanese car maker. Nissan would cut another. So this is not the first time they did a layoff. Another 11,000 jobs globally, and shut several factories as this shake up the business in the face of weak sales. Then it said it brings the total number of layoffs announced by the Japanese third biggest car maker last year to about 20,000 employees. So when they lay off this 11,000, so this is not the first time, that's going to be a total of 20,000 employees, or 15% of its workforce. Oh, Lord. And it may not be the last. Microsoft. We read about Microsoft before. This is back in May when they laid off. They laid off 7,000 employees. Microsoft laid off total, if you look at the total since 2023, 10,000 employees. Okay. Burberry, this is the consumer goods. They're cutting about 1,700 employees to become more allied and combative with the weak spending. Meaning they're getting ready to do some AI, guys. They're getting rid of it. Okay. Oh, I got to read this one. What is this? Versemart. They're going to lay off 10,800 employees in transportation. And I hope I said that right. Leaving around 10,000 drivers and 800 employees without jobs. Oh my God. That's a big number. So due to this, oh my God, y'all won't be getting everything that y'all looking for becoming, because trucks ain't running. They getting ready to lay off. Okay. Let me see. Something with another big number. We did PwC before, financial service. They laid off some people back in May 2025, and then they just doing that layoff for October when I went up at the top and read it off. Crown Strax, they're laying off 500 employees. That's technology. This is the one I want y'all to see. The United Postal Service, UPS, is laying off 20,000 employees. Do y'all hear that? UPS is laying off 20,000 employees.
Okay.
Okay, you you're gonna there's the first you're gonna have to delete your app tab that you came in on. Okay, you deleted it. I think you did because I don't hear echo number. Thank you. You see United Postal Service, UPS? Okay. I think she's muted. They're laying off 20.
Okay, can you hear me now, Pinkie?
Yes, I can hear you.
Okay. Yes, ma'am. I hear that, United Postal.
Yeah, you see it right there?
Yeah, it's so little, I can't see it, but I hear you.
Okay. You
still got one tab that goes out.
Echo.
I'm on a whole different phone. I'm on a whole different phone in a whole nother space.
It's giving me an echo.
It ain't.
It's just as soon as you get
Yeah, because I went out a while ago. My phone went dead, and I went and got on another phone. Let me check that phone, make sure it's off.
Okay. I can't. It's giving me that echo. Until that echo is always what I do next video. Oh, that's Sam. Let me do that.
Yeah, that phone is off. Okay. Now you muted, Pinkie. I can't hear you.
Yeah, I was muted. I had to take the phone
off. Oh, okay.
I still got that echo.
I ain't got no other phone on. Everything is off except this one phone I'm on, which is the one I was on originally.
But it's giving me, it's making me echo.
You want me to go out and come back in?
Yeah. Go out and come back in. While you do that, I'm gonna go ahead and put this video.
Okay.
To the echo.
Okay.
So guys, I'm gonna play this video. This is the shutdown threatens SNAP benefits, millions at risk of losing food aid. You see how the echo just went away, guys? As soon as she dropped down, that echo went away. Here it is. Let me play this video for y'all.
Some Americans will lose access to SNAP food aid benefits on November 1st, cutting off their only means of affording staples like milk or vegetables.
Fear. Just fear, like I don't know how I'm gonna feed my kids to last all the way.
Yeah.
You see it even did it on here.
Yeah, I hear it, but I don't know if it's coming from me.
Yeah, it is. Because as soon as she dropped down, I told her, like, you see the echo went away.
And you notice something, Pinkie? Usually when the person talking, their avatar moves, but when you talking, my avatar moves too. What is that?
I know because I got it turned up loud.
Oh,
y'all can hear this video.
Okay, I'm turning mine down. Maybe that's
just me in the back. Because I'm gonna have you just drop in the chat so I play this video, and then try to come back up.
All right.
So I can play the video. Thank you, Justice.
For the next month, even.
Millions of low-income Americans will lose access to SNAP food aid benefits on November 1st, cutting off their only means of affording staples like milk or vegetables.
Fear. just fear, like, I don't know how I'm going to feed my kids.
To last all the way for the next month, even to cover December, it won't. We will be starving.
What am I going to do? Is what I thought. And it's not really fair to a single mothers trying to feed our kids and trying to get by to get better.
Look beyond yourselves. Look beyond the fight. There's real Americans that are struggling out here.
Joining us now is Sandy Sweat, Executive Director of Harrison Food Bank in Harrison, Maine. The bank serves Western Maine residents in need of food assistance. Thank you so much, Director Sweat, for joining us. You know, we talk about SNAP, we say food aid, but to be really clear for the viewers, this is about Americans, people who live in this country who cannot afford food because of the way that our government has not given raises to folks around the country in years. The minimum wage is still terrible. Making sure that they can eat. And so I guess I want you to kind of give folks the idea of, are you seeing an increase in folks who are coming for food as this continues to drag on? And what does it mean for folks who have to ask for help? Because Americans want the American dream. They want to be able to afford everything on their own.
Absolutely. This is not a third world country we're talking about. This is the United States. And this crisis started before now. We've been cut off from food. We've been lowered the amount of government food that we do get. Maine is very rural, and those people are really suffering. We don't have, services on every street corner. We don't have food or transportation, a lot of these people. And as soon as they announced that they were going to they weren't going to get the November SNAP benefits, my phone started ringing. Within a half an hour, it started ringing, and people are scared. I've had people from 2 hours away call me, can I go to your food bank? And then, like you say, I've also had people say, I'm so embarrassed. And I'm like, please don't. This is why we do this. We have 50 volunteers, and they work very hard to keep food out there, balanced food. You look in our boxes, and you can make balanced meals from our boxes. And this is so important. I need the food. I need the finances to be able to keep food for these people. And not only that, but let me point out, this is one of the biggest holidays in November for families to get together. Thanksgiving. Everybody gets together. Traditionally, I've always given Thanksgiving food to cook. I've given turkeys, chickens, potatoes, squash, onions, vegetables, stuffing, cranberry sauce. I mean, we're going to be hard hit this year. Last year, it cost me $12,000. It's going to be much worse this year.
Director Sweat, what would you say to the leaders here in Washington, President Trump, House Speaker Mike Johnson, Senate Majority Leader John Thune? If you had a chance to sit down with one of them or all three of them, what message would you deliver to them?
I think you ought to walk in my shoes. You ought to come and see. Go deliver to food with me and see some of the older people or the families with children that wait to see what's in their boxes. That would be an eye-opener for you. And we can't cut off food. This is the United States. You can't do it. You know, there are so many people that depend on that food. Here in Maine, we have a lot of rural areas, and the jobs are really difficult up here, especially, we depend on tourism, and in the winter, it's tough. We have cold winters. It's difficult as it is to put heat, heat the house, have transportation, and do all the things that you need to do. And then when you start cutting off food, that's really difficult. Our older people, we have the most per capita of anybody in the country. They need that food. The children, growing minds and bodies, they need that food. This is something we really need to focus on, is getting the help for the food banks right now so that they pass out the food to these people.
And Director Sweat, I think that sometimes we have entered this new era in our society, like that I like to call the GoFundMe era, where we think that when a public good can't be supported or executed by the government, that there are these big public campaigns to try to crowdsource to support people. But when you look at something like the White House now and President Trump raising $250, $300 million to build a ballroom, what do you think that the public, very wealthy companies, corporate executives, all who are donating to this endeavor can be doing to support the citizens and the kind of people that you're working with on a daily basis?
Well, I think the timing is very wrong, maybe for that ballroom. And I've heard just yesterday when I went to the post office, I had two women talk to me, and they said, Sandy, what's going on with the food? And do you understand that they're building this big ballroom and you need food? And I'm like, exactly. We need to figure this problem out. This is priority right now. And, am I worried about how I'm going to do it next month? Absolutely. I think they're going to be lined up right down the street. And it really worries me. When I start to lose sleep, worrying how I'm going to feed people, it's not good.
Sandy Sweat, thank you so much for coming on the weekend, and good luck to you.
Well, thank you so much for having me on the show. I hope that we can end this crisis soon. I don't know if that's going to happen, but I certainly hope so.
We'll keep having the conversations. Thank you. We're joined now at the table by April Goggins, a furloughed federal worker and president of the National Treasury Employees Union, Chapter 250. April, thank you so much for joining us this morning. I have kind of two questions. One, how are you doing? You've been furloughed since October 1st. And two, what we have seen for years, really, when it comes to the Trump administration and Republicans kind of writ large, is the dehumanization of federal workers, right? They've called you guys the deep state since 2016 and before. And when I was asking myself yesterday when I was prepping for the show, I was like, where's the outrage, right? We're in the 25th day of this, and the American people don't seem concerned. And before, I feel like they would have been. What does that dehumanization do when you hear that from the federal government and the president himself?
Yeah, well, first question, how am I? I think this is probably the first time that I've sat with, how am I?
Yeah.
Listening to the guests before, I'm really sad.
Yeah.
Not only, not for myself first, but especially for the families that we work with. I think about my neighborhood. I think about the elderly folks in my neighborhood, and I live in Southeast DC, so SNAP is huge.
Yeah.
And for me, yeah, no paycheck yesterday. That's real. That is real. But makes me sad. But I think there's so much internalized outrage that you don't always see it outside, right? You can have a protest, which I am a huge proponent of, but then we go back home.
Yeah.
And there just has been. A lot of people are calling this the shutdown now, but we've been in a showdown for 9 months, right? We have been trying to, they have been trying to get rid of us for that long, right? So there's just this sense of every day growing, just anger among federal workers. Yes, because the general public, I don't think understands what we do, right? We're all workers. We work to live, right? We went and we interviewed and we got a job, just like they did.
And you work for different administrations.
Absolutely. We all work in different places, but we're workers. We're part of the working class of the United States. And the dehumanization, it runs really deep. One, because people don't necessarily, like I said, know what we do. So we do get that. If I was a deep state, I wouldn't be getting furloughed, first of all.
Correct.
And if I was the deep state, I would probably my friends wouldn't be getting furloughed. But what we are is just workers like everybody else. And it's not just DC, right? We're learning now about what's happening in rural America, right? And we're learning that like all of these things are connected. When people lose SNAP, they don't eat. And it's not because they don't know how to work. It's not because they're living off the system. We live in a system that is already not affordable, right? And so I listen to them talk about how hard it is to ask for help. Yes. And it's because we're placed in this moment where somehow we are, as federal employees, different than everybody else, right? We get the rap, but we're not getting paid. We missed paychecks yesterday. Congress got paid yesterday, right? And I think it's important to be able to hold both of those things.
You know, Ms. Goggins, you're furloughed because of this shutdown.
Absolutely.
And I'm just wondering, Democrats blame Republicans. Republicans blame Democrats. From your vantage point and from your friends and coworkers' vantage points, who's at fault?
The billionaires. I think this is not actually about the budget because they've been cutting that. They've been targeting that. I think this is about how the government workforce only makes up 4% of the government's budget every year. So when we're looking at who's to blame, it's the same people that have always been to blame because, it doesn't actually matter who is in Congress. It's about what they do and don't do, right? There are attacks on federal workers, on our working protections at the same time that now for our livelihood. And so I'm stuck between being really angry at the long-term time that it took for us to get here, for people to start thinking about it. But then I'm also like, somebody has to hold the line because what happens is when we go back, it still won't be the same. They have gutted our programs. They have, like you said, dehumanized employees. What are we going back to, right? It's broken. And so at some point, someone has to stop the bleeding. But I'm a firm believer that you can hold more than one truth at a time. Yeah, we need to get paid. And being out here, I think people don't necessarily understand. We can't do GoFundMes. It is against the law. We can't go get another job. That is against the law. And so there's no unemployment. You got to pay that back. You can go get food stamps. You got to pay that back. Most people don't understand that it's not just a matter of not getting a paycheck. It's not being able to get a paycheck and then not being able to get the things that you need in the meantime.
Okay, guys.
She said a mouthful, Pinkie. She said a mouthful.
She sure did. She did say something now.
It's against the law for them to get food stamps, even though you kicked off your job.
That's crazy.
That's crazy. It's against the law for them to even do a GoFundMe to help themselves.
But you ain't getting that job back. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
You ain't getting that job back. So why? I wouldn't even matter about what they talking about. That would not matter because it's like it ain't gonna be like y'all gonna have me back. So
Yeah. But the thing they worried about is we dealing with a lunatic who will have them arrested.
Oh yeah, sure will.
Yeah, when they come out the food stamp office, he'll have ICE sitting there to arrest them.
Yes, that is true. So I don't put nothing past anyone of them.
He making me hate the color orange.
Right.
I saw that pumpkin. I had taken my great grandson to the pumpkin patch the other day, and they gave us, everybody gets a free pumpkin. We got home. I looked at that pumpkin. I kicked the hell out of it. It was just because it was orange.
Oh my God. I got an orange one sitting on my alley right now.
We gotta just kick it. Just picture that orange man and start kicking.
Let me say hello to the new people who came in. This I know who you are. This ain't nothing but my friend that comes in. So hello, another round, J.S. Boyd. Thank you for being here again. Let me just see. We got Miss Jackson came in. Thank you, Miss Jackson. And let me see. It was somebody else that came in too. Who was that?
That was that Sean. That was me, Miss Pinkie. I was on another phone.
Okay, that was you. Okay.
Yeah, that was me trying to get on another phone.
Okay, all right. Thank you. Let me just I just want to show that and everything. But let me get on to, we last talked about the UPS and then Volkswagen. This list is so long. I'm just going to say the number. Volkswagen is cutting 7,000 jobs. Okay. Let me go on. This is another aviation. Must be the fourth aviation that we did. They're cutting 1,000 jobs. And then telecommunication. This is United States Cellular Corporation. Everybody know the cell phone. Okay. So if some shit start messing up with y'all's cell phone, don't say I didn't tell you. This is telecommunications, which is T-Mobile. It says the regional mobile carrier agreed to sell approximately 30% of its wireless spectrum to T-Mobile last year for $4.4 billion, but they're cutting 4,100 people. So y'all gonna have problems. Don't be calling me and saying I ain't getting nobody. I'm sorry. You know, let me see some of the big ones here. Let me see. General Motors. Motors is cutting 500, but General Motors is going to cut more than that.
Oh, yeah.
But they're cutting 500 as of April 2025. Yeah. And then another 1,200 will be eliminated too. So, but that was in April. So I'm assuming the other ones is going to be probably this October around that time, because this is printed for October today. Let me see. That's UPS again. We did UPS. 672 people. Yeah. They said plans to lay off 244 workers as it prepared to temporarily close a North Portland facility. But then that's a facility they're closing. So they got to get rid of those people. But the delivery service said the other 672 hourly employees who work at the North Basin spot are being expected to experience an unemployment loss. So they're letting you know they're going to close one facility in North Portland. That's 244 employees gone. But also the delivery service, they're letting go 672 workers. Lord of mine, I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say. Let me go down here to somebody that's laying off. There's another technology company, Block, 1,000 employees. Morrison, 365. That's retail. If you know that retail. Also, they plan to shut down 17 convenience stores. God, if you work for one of these retailers called Morrison, they're going to shut down 17 stores and 52 cafes and over 100 others in store services. Oh, they just lay everybody out. Y'all, they closing stores and cafes. Y'all just so don't be looking to go there. Okay, Audi is letting go 7,500 people. That's
my goodness.
Company. Audi is they laid off 750 employees in Germany. That's by 2025. So they're going to lay off 750. But they started announcing this and doing this in March 2025, all up until October the 7th, because this is when this was printed. Oh my God. Let me see. Morgan Stanley is one everybody know Morgan.
Yeah, financial advisor.
Right. Yes. They're letting go 2,000 employees.
My goodness.
Yeah.
I guess Morgan Stanley and Morgan said they ain't nobody gonna be working, so don't need no financial advice.
Oh Lord, they ain't got no money.
They ain't got no money.
So they're gonna have to let some people go. Is this UPS again? They stay in the stay up here. This is the third time, ain't it?
Yeah.
They're gonna let them go. Oh my God! Wait, they said number of employees to be laid off is 10,000. Now they said 10,000, but then it said eliminating 10,000 jobs using a voluntary early retirement program. Don't y'all fall for that shit? They're trying to get rid of these early retirement programs because then they got to pay you every month. They trying to get rid of you so they don't have to pay you that.
That's right.
Crazy. Now, also, UPS employed nearly 635 people. But don't y'all fall for that. It says 30 days to reduce its costs at the financial in the U.S. Postal Service. They got 30 days to eliminate y'all. It says a voluntary early retirement program over the next 30 days. So y'all better make up your mind. Don't take it. But then they're going to lay you off anyway. So either way, they're trying to not to pay you no retirement. They know better.
Yeah, they showed on the news where, and they did that months ago, where UPS had drones delivering packages to people's doors.
Yeah, that's that AI. They ain't thinking about y'all asses. Y'all burning too much gas. Too much gas.
Taking lunch breaks and stuff. Right. We ain't gonna have that.
Drones ain't got to do none of that. And
Lord,
Johns Hopkins University. Everybody knows who that is. That's educational. They saying they're gonna lay off 2,000. Johns Hopkins will cut more than 2,000 jobs after its loss of $8 million in funding from the U.S. See that? That's what the orange man did.
Yeah, he did that.
He did that. So y'all go and be mad at him.
Yeah.
He mad at Johns Hopkins.
Yeah, he cut off research. So companies that do heart research and lung cancer research and stuff, all those people have to lay off because they're not getting the money anymore. He cut it off.
You won't believe this, Justice. It actually got his name in here. I want to read it.
Read it.
It says Johns Hopkins University will cut more than 2,000 jobs after its loss of $8 million in funding from the U.S. Agency for International Development amid the Trump administration efforts to downsize the federal government significantly. Most of the layoffs will be at the top research university, impacting its international employees.
That's right.
Think about what that says. Think about it. That's a deliberate act.
Yeah. And some of it is to deliberately allow people to suffer because they were saying that some of these research centers they just that close to having cures for asthma and stuff like that. He cut it off. Forget that. Cut it off.
You don't give
Stop your research
about whether you got asthma.
No,
nothing.
Nothing.
Diabetes. He don't care.
He don't care. He don't care. Die. He don't care. Unalive. He don't care. Unalive. He don't care.
They got his name in here.
Yeah. I'm glad they exposed him.
His administration refused to do funding.
Yeah.
Oh, Lord.
That's right. That's right.
Oh, my Lord. Oh, my Lord.
But he's sending $30 billion to Venezuela.
I know.
There
is, and the farmers are pissed because he ain't letting them. They got beef, but he buying beef from them. And that let them know he don't give a fuck about you.
No, ma'am. He don't care. He don't care. He putting you out of business. You and your cows. He putting all y'all out of business.
Your cow's gonna just be sitting there
drying up because you can't buy no wheat and nothing to feed them.
But you got to remember, all other administrations want nothing wrong with your cow. But something wrong with your cows now. You don't want your cow.
Yeah.
That's a stick back. That's I'm trying to stick it to you.
Yeah, that's what he doing. And he lied and said, oh, we're going to help our farmers. We're going to do this and we're going to do that. And everybody thought he was going, I don't know how in the heck they believe anything coming out this man's mouth and voted for him again. I don't see why.
What is the DHL? That's the logistic and supply chain. DHL's plans to cut 8,000 jobs in Germany.
Oh, that's
this
that
year.
delivery service. You remember that DHL, a yellow truck be going around delivering packages?
Oh, sure is.
Uh-huh.
Oh, y'all won't see those trucks no more, guys. Y'all ain't gonna see them.
Now you have to walk to the post office that's open near you.
Right. Y'all won't see those trucks. I'm sorry. Me and Justice tried to tell them.
Tried to tell them.
Miss Helen. And Terry said about FedEx. Did we read anything about FedEx yet?
We didn't say anything about them.
Okay, no, it was UPS and the post office. Okay,
yeah, and now
FedEx
DHL.
We getting ready to talk about Goldman Sachs.
I
hear a lot of people in that administration talking about Goldman Sachs.
Yeah, that's where they put that big money at.
Right. Well, Goldman Sachs getting ready to lay off 1,385 people. Yes. Sachs plan to cut itself by 3% to 5% in the annual performance review process this spring. This would equal more than 1,395 jobs cut from the bank's global workforce. 46,500 as of December 2024. So they still cutting jobs. They cut 46,500 in last year in December, and then they cutting 1,385. They did that this year.
So what they doing is they keeping their corporate office because they handle big money, but what they doing is getting rid of people who work at your local bank.
Yeah, they getting rid of them.
That represent Goldman Sachs, where you could go in and get a little consultation, and they tell you, well, why don't you invest in this? Won't you get a CD? Won't you get this? Won't you get that? So they moving all them out the way. You're gonna have to go straight to the corporate office by phone or whatever online.
They're gonna have AI talking to you.
Yeah, they're gonna have AI talking to you. May I help you?
Yep. Starbucks is in up here. Starbucks was laying off for October, but now Starbucks is also, they did a layoff round in February of this year. That's that food and restaurant and food and service.
Yeah.
Oh Lord. Now here at Packard is laying off 2,000 employees.
Computers. Yeah, computers.
Oh my God.
And copy machines and all that good stuff.
Yeah, they get broken down. Y'all better figure out how to fix them yourself.
You better fix it yourself.
And Saks Global laid off 5% of this workforce. That's a retail. Chevy. If you got a Chevy, y'all better hear it. Ain't gonna be nobody to fix your car. Bill a car. 8,000 employees. This started in February 2025. Chevy will lay off 8,000 employees, or 15 to 20% of its global workforce by 2026. So they're still doing layoffs since February and going to be doing all through next year. It says the end of 2026. So December 2026, they still going to be laying off. So y'all better watch it. If you work there, watch it.
Now, notice what they saying though, Pinkie. They hollering furlough, which means lay you off a little bit and you'll be coming back. But then they saying we still gonna be laying off in 2026. When you coming back then?
And then when you come back, they're gonna pay you a lot less. They ain't gonna pay you what you would.
Yeah, you're gonna be so broke and so hungry, you be glad to work for minimum wage.
Right. Because you need that job. So they're not gonna hire you back at your current salary or at your education level or all the degrees, the experience.
Don't care about that.
They're gonna hire you at minimum wages.
Yeah. Can you imagine how many people? Just think about this. The numbers we've heard on layoff. How many people are gonna lose their homes?
Ooh, that's already started.
Yeah, it's already started. But just imagine with all the numbers that you just mentioned today, and if just a fraction of those people lose their homes and lose their transportation, and I mean, it's sad. It is so sad.
That's why tomorrow, I'm glad you brought that up. I'm gonna talk about how Florida is a ghost town. You go down to the streets Texas and Florida, all ghost towns.
Uh-huh.
I'm going to talk about that. We're going to bring up what's happening in the how people are losing their homes.
Yeah.
We're going to show videos of how people are losing their Section 8
Uh-huh.
in
Uh-huh.
homes. Anything dealing with homes. We're
Yeah.
going to work on that. I'm going to put this down. Live for Tuesday. Let me write it down.
Yeah.
This is going to
Home
be
loss.
homes.
Uh-huh.
On homes.
Yeah.
Okay. In Florida, and what did I say? Las Vegas.
Uh-huh.
Okay. Las Vegas, and I know the ones I need to show.
Uh-huh.
Las Vegas, Texas.
Uh-huh.
Okay, we talked about Chevy.
Yeah.
Is this Porsche here? So we got a Chevy. We did Ford. We did Chevy. We
Uh-huh.
did
GMC.
GMC. Didn't we do something with the car that Melanie got? What do you call that car?
Range Rover.
Range Rover.
I didn't hear it if we did. I didn't.
I think we did do Range Rover.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Did we do? But anyway, we got Porsche here. Porsche
Yeah.
guys, all the cars dealerships are going to hell.
Mm-hmm.
They're laying off 1,900 employees. They started this back in February of this year. Porsche plans to reduce its workforce by 1,900 positions in Germany by 2029, primarily affecting. Well, let me see. Are they going to do anything else? Well, don't worry about it. They're going to be laying people off all through 2029. And just because they say 1,900 may be the start.
That's
then
right.
They're going all the way to 2029. Y'all better expect more.
That's right.
Blue Origin, I remember this. Aviation. Is one of them billionaires got a company called Blue Origin? Jeff Bezos, that's it. Blue Origin is the company founded by Jeff Bezos. Has announced a reduction of approximately 10% of this workforce, affecting around 1,400 employees in the facility in Florida, and Texas, and Washington. So if you live in Florida, Texas, and Washington, y'all better watch out. How the hell he laying folks off, and he's a billionaire.
A billionaire. A billionaire.
And laying people off.
But you the orange man friend.
Oh yeah, I forgot.
Mm-hmm.
Justice, why did you have to remind me that?
So that you don't get illusion that these people, because they got money, they got money and don't have to lay people off, but they doing it because they doing what their friend told them to do. Right. Let's break them down. Let's break them down.
Estolada.
Yeah.
That's the makeup company.
Yeah. Every company you practically name is big money companies. Porsche, just one Porsche can take care of the people they laying off.
This February, they start laying off 7,000 employees.
Mm-hmm.
And don't think that's going to be the end of it, guys.
No. Mm-mm. Mm-mm.
That's not going to be the end of it.
They just
Workday. What is Workday?
They just holding enough people in to do the work till they finish getting AI set up good.
Right. Once they get those robots and stuff set up, y'all toast.
Mm-hmm.
The company called Workforce is laying off 1,750 employees. It's a capital management firm. Okay, capital management firm. Cruise. Automobile. What is Cruise? Okay, General Motors is laying. Okay, that's part of General Motors. Is laying. So this is the second time we're talking about General Motors.
Yeah, that's the second time.
Oh, General Motors, y'all got it bad. General Motors is laying off 50% of their employees. 50%. So if you got 100 people, that means 50 of them gone. You got 200, that means 100. Oh God, this. And then they already talked about another layoff, but I don't remember hearing 50%. Oh my Lord. So Cruise is General Motors. Oh my God. Salesforce. I heard of Salesforce from somewhere. Plan to lay off 1,000 employees. Dow. Don't tell me Dallas laying off. They're laying off 1,500 people. Oh my God. Let me see. Some of these names everybody know. Amazon. Oh, there we go, Amazon. Just as that we go with the Amazon, they laying off 1,700 employees.
Oh, that's sad. Amazon, much money as they got and making every minute of every day.
Amazon is laying off. Let me tell you. Did I tell y'all last week? I made an order, right, through Amazon, and it's supposed to be in here the next day. I didn't get that package till 2 days later, and then they split it up, and then the other one didn't come to that Friday, which they supposed to came like on I think Tuesday. I didn't get them till 2 days later, and then the other one didn't come till the next day. It's like, what the hell? She said that's because they ain't nobody there to process stuff. They behind.
Well, then give us our Prime money back then. We paying so that we can have next day delivery.
I got Prime. Yes.
Yeah, me too. Give us our money back.
Or something, or give us a discount.
Yeah. Because Prime's supposed to give us next day delivery.
Next day. Bridgestone America.
That's a tire company.
A car company, yes.
Tire. They make them Bridgestone tires.
Okay. They're laying off 700 employees.
Mm.
I don't know who this is. BT. This is the electric and utility company.
Oh, Lord.
They're laying off 7,700 employees. This is the second time we saw them. They doing one for October. Now they did one the beginning of the year in January 25. And I bet you it didn't happen until after the 19th in January. It said BT will reduce global workforce by 5%, affecting approximately 4,700 employees and 3,000 contractor positions. Just because they're doing this, that don't mean they ain't gonna lay y'all again, because then already did 2 layoffs for the January, and then also coming up in October. Because we saw them twice on this list. Meta, we just saw Meta too before.
Yeah. That's Meta be handling Facebook and all that.
Yeah, they ran off another 3,600. This is their second time. They did January. They did it when the Mr. Carman was in there running stuff. Now they're doing it again. And guess who company this is? The CEO is Mark Zuckerberg.
Oh, Lord.
The decision to move out low performers. How did he really say that? Oh, Lord, guys. Oh, he did say that. Let me copy this and put it in the chat so y'all can see it, because I know it's Kenny, right?
Low
performers. Y'all want to see it?
Yeah, what did he say? Low performers?
Yeah.
I mean, you performing real low. You ain't good.
Here it is, right there. You see it, Justice?
Yes. It says Meta plans to reduce its workforce by approximately 5%, targeting its lowest performing employees. In a memo shared on the company's internal workplace forum, CEO Mark Zuckerberg announced the decision.
Look at that, Justice. I got my eyes covered up. Did he really say low performing workers?
Yeah. Now you low performers when you get ready to get rid of it. But long as you've been working there, you was all right.
You was all right. That's the same thing they doing with those people of age.
Aging them out.
Ooh, let me turn around. Ooh, Lord.
Where that fan at? Pinkie, where that fan at?
Oh my Lord, I had no reason to clown, but I cannot believe what I just read. Y'all low performing employees.
Low performing. The man say you're low performing.
Oh my Lord, that's a low blow.
That's a low blow. I'm gonna let you go and call you a name at the same time. Gonna move you out.
And then read the rest of it.
He said to move out low performers faster. He also indicated that 2025 will be an intense year for the company.
Ooh,
He gonna move them out quick.
y'all getting ready to get moved up. I cannot believe that. It's that.
He said it, Pinkie. He said it. He called them low performers.
You know what he's saying like that orange-head man?
Yeah, they all friends.
That don't sound just like him.
Yeah, they all friends. They all play. They belong to country clubs together. They play golf. They all friends. They all got that big money. And the orange man made everything for the rich to get great tax breaks and all kind of stuff. Their businesses now getting more money than ever off the taxes, our taxes.
Oh, I cannot believe he said that.
Yeah, he said it. He don't need y'all no more. He got AI.
Y'all know who Mark Zuckerberg is?
Yes, ma'am.
You know who he is. Ooh, I ain't got nothing to say.
Pull him up. Let's see.
That was the one I haven't seen all day. That was the worst one I haven't seen all day.
The worst one?
I heard some shit from these companies. That one is hard.
Yeah.
Ooh, Lord, I got to make sure. I'm gonna put that on the slide. I'm gonna make a slide of this one. And I'm doing it right now. I am making a slide of this. This is some shit here.
Yeah.
Ooh, Lord. Okay, I just put it on the slide. We make it fit.
You say you're gonna move them out faster.
Ooh, Lord, moving y'all out like animals, like cattle.
Like cattle. Get out of here.
Get on out
I done used you, and now I don't need you. I got AI. Get out.
Ooh, my Lord. I just made that into a slide, Justice. Let me show y'all how pretty it looks. Y'all want to see how pretty that slide looks? I can bring that one up a lot. Uh-oh. Ooh, Lord. I a slide.
Low performers.
Low performing workers. CEO. Mark. Okay, I want to make sure. Okay, wait. Let me see. Mark and then CEO. I had my cap on. I'm making it into a slide. So we'll have it for next time too. And this is January 2025. Layoff. He's dead. How many people? 3,600. Okay, y'all want to see that slide? Y'all want to see this slide?
Yeah.
Pull it up. Pull up this slide. So, y'all, we will keep this slide. So I always will have it. Here it comes. There it is, guys. Y'all see that? Don't that look pretty, Jessica?
It look good, and it's pink.
It is pink. And it got everything on there that we need. We got the company, the number of employees, when you did it, and the low performing employees.
Yeah.
And this is targeting. Like you're gonna target somebody. I'm gonna target y'all right there.
Yeah, and he said
right there.
He said he moving the low performers faster. He doing it fast. He ain't playing. He doing it quick. Y'all get out of here. Hurry. Hurry. Yeah, get out of here.
Get the hell out of here.
Run. Get out.
Oh my God.
That's what he's saying.
That's what he's saying, guys. Oh my Lord, look, low performing people. They
Mm-hmm.
were low performing before. Why did you have to keep them so long to find out that they low performing people? And then
Yeah.
you said you're gonna target their ass. You ain't gonna just look and make sure, but you're gonna target them.
Mm-hmm.
They had a target on their damn back.
Yeah, they do. Yeah, they do.
You know what I think what I'm gonna do? After I get off, I'm gonna
Mm.
go through this list, and any one of them that got big shit that talk like this, I'm
Yeah.
gonna make a slide up.
Yeah. Yeah. Expose them.
Yeah, I need to make that slide on the stuff that's pending because somebody else asked me yesterday
And you know
about
the sad thing about it, Pinkie?
what.
A lot of these people who worked for these big shots, they
Mhm.
thought they was better than other people. They
Yeah,
talked down to other people, and now
yeah,
look what they saying about you.
yeah.
That's why you
Especially
don't
those
let the
people
job.
that, especially the ones that handle those people that needing assistance. You know,
Mm-hmm.
those
Mm-hmm.
people that be needing assistance, they talk to them any kind of way.
Yeah. Yeah.
Talk about them like a dog. Let
Yeah,
me
they do.
one more time. One more time. There we go. One
Mm-hmm.
more time. I may even make it look. I may even get a picture of him and put it to the side
Put him in the corner.
in the corner. So
Yeah. Yeah.
in case you don't know what he looks like,
Yeah. Put his face right in the corner.
put his picture right there.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, Lord.
He known worldwide. When they just see that picture, they know who it is.
They know who it is. They be saying, why do we got a picture up there? Read what it said.
Yeah, that's what he said. That's his picture. He said it.
Yeah. Ooh, my Lord. That was a good.
Yeah. Yeah.
That was a good.
Mm.
Mm,
It's bad enough you laying the people off, but then to call them names.
Low performance people.
Yeah. Yeah. He ain't have to say all that. He ain't have to say that.
Mm-mm.
That's
Now,
like
wait.
you open the door and then kick them out.
Right, kick them out where it hurts. Oh my Lord! And you know that's a tech industry.
Yeah.
These people have to be smart. They have to go to college for those.
Exactly.
Degrees. And he calling them low performers.
And if they were low performers, why did you hire them and keep them there all this time?
Right. They should have been gone after their first week there.
That's right. So you know he lying. He just getting rid of them now. We through with y'all.
Right. The company called Wayfair. Everybody know who Wayfair is.
Yeah. Yeah.
They laying out 1,000 people. This is a retail company. They restructuring. That means they getting AI. They answer them damn calls when y'all be calling in. They getting AI to answer those calls. 730 employees. They said the restructuring will impact around 730 employees, but they said to be laid off is 1,000. So that's what they said. Let me go to another one that everybody know right quick. Because y'all can take snapshots. Like I said, anybody can take snapshots if you find the company and run across the company that you work for, or you know your family or friend work for. Y'all better take a snapshot of it while you can. And I'm going to pull it up tomorrow and see whether any new people in there. The new stuff will be in there at the top. Let me see. You see anyone that's really big? Airbus. Who is Airbus? Aviation. Boy, it seems like every aviation company. Y'all get on those planes at your own risk. Airbus will lay off 470 jobs in the UK as it scales back in the space business and tries to trim costs. Over 2,000 jobs. 5% of its workforce will be lost globally by mid-2026. So they ain't close. So they still laying off, guys. They still all up into the mid-time of 2026. They still gonna be laying off. Let me see. We're gonna find a big one that we know, everybody knows. Isn't that Nissan again? Oh, this is last year. Now it's starting into last year. So this is last year. We ain't worrying about last year unless it's something big, like General Motors is big. Nissan, there they are right on the road. right in a row. Nissan, General Motors last year, they laid off 1,100 people. No, General Motors laid off 1,000 people last year, and Nissan 9,000 people last year. And then they still ran people off. Y'all jobs ain't safe. Visa, if you work for processing Visa cards for people, that is last year in October, this time last year, they laid off 1,400 people. Oh my God. Dropbox, they laid off 528 people. And they still doing it. Airbus.
Dropbox. I'm surprised. Dropbox.
Yeah, Dropbox.
They get my little $12 every month.
Dropbox right here.
Yeah.
Airbus again. Nokia. 2,000 employees last year. This was October last year. Amazon laid off 2,900 people last year, and they still laying people off. They laid off, what is it, 16,000 or something like that for this year in October. TikTok. Laying off 500 people. If TikTok is laying people off, God help us. God help us. TikTok is laying off hundreds of employees globally, with over 500 jobs cut in Malaysia, as the company shift toward AI-based content moderation. Oh, they just saying TikTok don't need no damn people no more. They doing AI-based content moderation. So, guys, the robots that took the damn job. CVS, oh my God, laid off 2,900 people last year. This is that credit company, and banking, 1,000 jobs. Oh Lord, General Motors again. General Motors been laying off all since last year, still this year. General Motors, PwC is still laying off. You can see some of these people are still laying off. IBM, 1,000 people. Y'all can, MasterCard is laying people off, 1,000 people. Cisco. Oh gosh, y'all better watch out. Paramount Global, that's huge. Everybody's being up. I'm going to get down to the end of this list. Latest layoff data by industry. So y'all can look at that yourself. I'm not going over all that and everything. That either. So this Red Box, UPS, FedEx. There's FedEx right there, guys.
Yep, there go FedEx.
People last year. Okay, this thing, y'all can see how long this thing goes, right? So that's the whole list, and y'all can look at it again tomorrow. If anything new, I'll let you know, but I won't go through that whole list like that again. No, not the Pinkie. Pinkie ain't about to do that again. And I think we have one more video before we close. Let me show this video right quick. And before we close. Okay? Y'all get ready. These people be mad as hell.
Oh my God. I got kids at home. What am I supposed to do? Starve to death?
Ma'am.
No, I ain't leaving this here. I said what I said. I'm leaving with it, all of it. Y'all can call the cops if you want to. Jesus. My husband's in the Uber waiting right outside. You think I'm joking?
Ma'am, please.
I'm gone.
Oh my God.
I got kids at home. What am I supposed to do? Starve to death?
Ma'am.
No, I ain't leaving this here. I said what I said. I'm leaving with it, all of it. Y'all can call the cops if you want to. Jesus. My husband's in the Uber waiting right outside. You think I'm joking?
Ma'am, please.
I'm gone.
Oh my God. Y'all see that? These people ain't be playing. They ain't playing with y'all no more. They tired of this. I knew this could be far behind. I knew they couldn't be far behind. Oh, okay. Guys, these people ain't playing with you no more. They are pissed. They are angry. They ain't playing with your ass.
15, I was finna be 16. And I told him I was 15, finna be 16. So I was like, how old are you? So he was like, he was 18.
Why did I have as many kids as I had? Because I wanted to start my own family. And I wanted a big family. No, I did not plan my kids. I did not plan none of my kids. It just happened. I planned one of my kids, and that was 80. Anybody else was not planned. It just happened. Honestly, I like to okay? We're being realistic here. I like to and it just happened. I didn't go up the road. I didn't, unalive them. Didn't get abortion. I didn't do that. I chose to keep them. I believe in you lay down to make them, you lay down and take care of them. Stand up and take care of them. Be a woman and take care of your kids.
Incredible. Absolutely incredible. Again, I'm speechless, right? I am speechless at what is happening in this country right now. It makes me really, really, really mad, right? To be honest with you, okay? I'm very, very, very upset because what you have here is a young woman who, at points in time, she's been homeless, okay? So she's living in poverty, but yet she is continuing to lay up and to have children, okay? Have children. Now, again, I don't know who is getting this woman pregnant, right? I think at this point, she may be doing hit and runs, right? She might be getting dudes drunk and then hitting and running, right? I think that's the only possible explanation that I can come to at this point. But she's claiming that you have them, you got to take care of them. The only problem is that she's not really taking care of them because she is not providing for them. The government is providing.
The government is providing for them. And the thing about it is, why does she keep laying down with these? I bet you every last one of them got a different dad. Dad.
Donald motherfucking Orange Man J. Trump. I'm gonna tell you just like this. What the fuck you mean? Who ain't getting that goddamn food stamps in goddamn November? Cause I'm getting my goddamn shit. I don't know about the rest of you motherfuckers, but I'm getting my shit. Cause I'm gonna tell you just like this on Jesus Lamar motherfucking Christ. I will be at motherfucking Walmart with my steel toes on and my motherfucking helmet, and I dare a bitch try to stop me from walking out that motherfucking store with my groceries. Baby, I'm 250 pounds solid. Baby, you want to see a human motherfucking bulldozer, baby? Because that's what the fuck I'm going to turn into. If you think you going to stop me from leaving out that goddamn store with my motherfucking monthly groceries that I get every goddamn month, I ain't bothering no goddamn body, okay? Why the fuck is y'all bothering me and my goddamn food? I'm just so tired of his big back, bald head, cradle cap having ass. Shaped like a motherfucking penguin any motherfucking way, albino motherfucking walrus looking ass. I'm sick of him. Like, it's gonna be an episode of goddamn Snap if y'all turn them goddamn Snap benefits off, I can tell you that.
He ain't playing with your ass.
She said it's gonna be some snaps going on.
She's a damn bulldozer, she said.
That's what she said.
I wouldn't fuck with her. If I walked in the store and see her and she's looking at what I throw it right here and say that
Let me tell you something. I wouldn't mess with now MF that's hungry. A hungry person will kill you. Right. Or unalive you.
And then the store gonna fire you anyway. So what the fuck? I let them do what they want. They be saying, why you letting these people walk out the store? I say that's not part of my job description.
That's right. I'm the cashier. If they hand me the money, I ring it up. If they don't hand me the money, I step out the way.
Right. And they said, try to stop me. I say, ain't no stop me. I'm
not security, baby. I'm not security.
If security ain't up in that thing watching you walk out of here, that's not my business. I ain't got time. Security folks to see that that's his job is to watch you. And I ain't calling no police either. I'm just staying out there. They asked why you didn't call the police. Shit, because after she left, I got other people to bring up. That's not in my job description.
That's right. I'm not going to mess with these people and make enemies. They come back to the store and get me while you sitting up. Yeah, while you sitting up in your mansion enjoying all the benefits.
I said, did you see? She looked like a damn tank. And I look like a pencil. I'm like a spaghetti or something. She's a tank.
I was saying, she just snapped. You just snapped about her snaps.
Shit, I'll be snapped in half. I'll be back in at the hospital, and then they'd be telling me I got physical therapy for another year.
I'm telling you fired. You can't work, Pinkie. You fired. You let somebody whoop you. You fired.
You're right. I even got my ass whooped up and then got fired for getting whooped up. and then in the hospital, and then having physical therapy for a motherfucking year. Hell, and then they won't even pay for it.
Mm-mm.
I'll say,
Your benefits is up.
you go. And then I just look over at the next thing. You can call security because I don't think they hear. That's their job to call the police. Like I said, y'all don't give us we can't have our cell phones on the floor, so I don't have no damn cell phone to call the police.
Yeah, it's gonna be a lot of stuff going on come January the
Just have
2nd.
people walk out the store.
Yeah, some of them doing it. Some of them doing it right now.
Walking right up and out the
The
store.
fuck watchman J.
And I ain't fooling with none of them. Even if I'm a bystander in the store, I ain't ratting on nobody.
No, I see no evil. I hear
We are
no
live
evil.
outside the Walmart on South Oaks. They cut the food stamps this morning. It's looking like Black Friday in reverse out here.
EBT lives matter. That bag mine, sis. Let go. I saw it first.
Yo, this is Jamal Brooks, Channel 12 Action News, live in the Eastview Walmart parking lot. Whoa, things have gone completely left since the food stamp cuts were announced. We can learn. The whole lot just exploded. I'm trying to stay my feet out here. World Star, save the rotisserie. Go, go, go. We got folks jumping in cars, food flying everywhere. Look at this. Don't try my waffle.
Everyone's gone. The snacks are gone. Even the clearance rack is gone.
Ain't no rollback no more.
This used to be the land of plenty. Now,
We back, baby. EBT Unlimited.
Channel 12 exclusive, the bougie reboot. After months of empty aisles, the doors are open and the seafood is stocked.
I got the big pieces this time. Yo, we are live outside the Walmart on South Oaks. They cut the food stamps this morning. It's looking like Black Friday in reverse out here.
EBT lives matter. That
Damn.
bag mine, sis.
I wouldn't fool with none of them. I wouldn't even be in that parking lot because I get my butt whooped.
That lady say EBT lives matter. She didn't say Black Lives Matter. She said EBT lives matter.
So YouTube, this your girl Quay, and yes, we at Sam's doing the shopping haul. So y'all come along with us and let's get some stuff out of Sam's. I'm really just gonna be a very short video, just a little tic tac, boom bam. You feel me?
Ooh.
Yeah, y'all. Let's get into it. They got some animal crackers for $8.98. So we just gonna grab one of these. So yeah, my kids like Nutri-Grain bars, so they for a box of 30 seeds for $9.98. So we gonna grab.
Some kids take one of them to school. Put it there.
So yeah, we already.
Yeah, but they say you can't get snacks no more with the food stamp.
Some blow out for the kids, some little bites, some hot chips.
Oh no, they ain't gonna let her buy that.
You know how you fix your kids once and some take one of them for their snacks.
But they say you can't buy. The orange man say you can't buy snacks no more.
49 ounces for $7.98. So we're gonna grab one of those, and they got frosted flakes for $7.88. And we're gonna grab one of those. So at Sam's, I come here and I get the big old seasoning salt.
Some servers ain't gonna be worried about what he said because they know if they stop allowing snacks,
which is a good.
They're gonna lose a lot of money. They're gonna get you up anyway.
Yeah.
They ain't gonna turn down that. They're gonna let you go ahead and buy what you want and get them to share from out the store.
So yeah, that's what we're gonna grab from the season out. That's the only thing I'm gonna get out of here.
They ain't gonna get in trouble. The person that gets the stamp gonna get in trouble.
For $11.48, so we're gonna grab one of these. Yeah. Yellow rice. And they got it for $5.78, so we're gonna grab one of those. Like I said, y'all, the video is not gonna be long. It's gonna be a short video.
Well, guys, I hope y'all enjoyed this live. I enjoyed myself. We went over, but I could not stop it because I was having such a good time. And then I had my two favorite people up here. I had Black Titanic and I had Justice up here. You know I wouldn't let that go. We was enjoying this.
Yeah, that was good.
It was good. We learned a lot.
We learned something.
We learned something. And then we had fun all at the same time.
That's right.
I'm ordering our 11/1/25 because I don't want to get hurt. Oh, you're ordering. Okay, you ordering on the first. You ain't got to get hurt. I don't blame you. Order your food on the first. If you try to go to the store, you gonna get hurt. I'm gonna make sure my husband don't go to the store on the first. Ooh, Lord, not that
he go to that store all to get jacked. We ain't got no stamps. What you got in your pocket?
Right. Because they know they ain't got no food money on their stamp. They may be trying to get your money.
Yeah.
So ain't going, guys. Thank you all for coming. Justice, any last words before we go?
No, just once again, I'm gonna say it. Prepare. Stock up on extra water because once this stuff go down, won't be no water. Get water and
Let's
stock up
tell
on some
y'all.
canned goods and stuff, and paper towels and toilet tissue, washing powder. Stock up.
We already saw the paper company is
Yeah,
laying people off.
yeah.
The paper
Mm-hmm.
company is laying a lot of people off.
Yeah, and the tariffs is gonna keep a whole lot. Once the ships that had already come in, that's what you're buying now.
Right.
But ain't gonna be no stuff coming because
No.
China mad at him. All these different companies mad at America because of them tariffs, and some of them ain't sending nothing no more.
No more.
So you
No
better
more.
stock up
That's why
now.
some of these people, other countries are laying as close in their what do you
Yeah,
call it? Their location.
yeah, and some of them getting rid of just Americans that work at their companies in other countries. Mm-hmm.
And y'all heard it here first because I pulled it up. You did not tell them.
You
Take
told 'em.
snapshots of it if you want to.
Yeah.
I don't care.
Ain't no snap on the November the 1st, people. So don't be counting on it. Prepare for yourself.
You got 5 days.
Mm-hmm. Stock
But
up on
don't count
beans and
November
rice.
1st. So you got to get that shit
Yeah.
in 4 days.
That's right. That's right.
You got to get it in 4
Mm-hmm.
days.
Yeah.
Don't go out on the 1st. I'm not going, but y'all can go. I'll just be here on November the 1st.
Yes, ma'am.
So
Yes,
we can see
ma'am.
who's out there.
Yeah. Yeah.
November the 1st. Make sure y'all show up because I'm going to be going live in any store that chaos. I'm going to be showing. And we're going to stay until we see it all.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. All right. Thank you, Jessica.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you.
You're welcome. And thank you, everybody, for coming in. Thank you, guys. I sure do appreciate you all for coming in. And I'll see you all tomorrow. Continue with what's going on the streets, okay, and what's going on in this country. Be prepared. Stay prepared. Don't forget what I said. All right? Love you guys, and I'll see y'all on another time. Bye-bye.